What is up, guys? This is the Overleveled Podcast, episode 74. And, guys, we are going to talk strictly about predictions. Some new gaming news has, surfaced, but not a lot. And then one, like, a movie news topic to, end it off. And right now, I guess we could talk about the reveal event. Not really an event, it was more of a kind of reveal trailer for the next Call of Duty, which was titled Modern Warfare. It is, of course, supposed to be a reimaginative of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 game. So, uh, I guess like legit just think about it as a different way of saying remake, but changing different parts of the storyline, and that is your game. And I guess now we could say truly a lot of Call of Duty fans have been taking advantage because they did buy the remaster slash remake of the original Modern Warfare game that was the the highest edition for Call of Duty Infinity War or something like that, or Infinite Warfare. And now they're going to be purchasing this. I think the only good thing about it is, of course, it's going to have crossplay between all the platforms. So, of course, the PC community won't be dead, and it's going to have a player pool where it can piggyback off of through the Xbox crowd as well as the PlayStation crowd. So that's great, but the console players will, of course, have the disadvantage of playing against PC players because of the higher frame rate, as well as mouse and keyboard is going to be superior than a controller. And overall, that's great news. I don't really care about crossplay. I've always kept the same energy. I know a lot of people do, and that's great for them. Could care less. And overall, I mean, I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, and I still will not get the next Call of Duty. The only time I will play it is if a relative gives it to me for Christmas or something like that, and then I'll just play it. Just the campaign. I'm not gonna subscribe to PlayStation Plus to, pay for online. But overall, it's a meh thing for me. I'm not super excited. I know a lot of people went to jump back on the hype train for Call of Duty. I'm not one of them. Could care less. It just shows me that the Call of Duty franchise is in dire need because it can't do anything innovative and it can't come up with any new ideas. So they're kind of relying on their older existing IPs from the franchise. And I do also want to say, Blessed Red is a main member now on the podcast, and we'll get his opinion right now on the Call of Duty, announcements for the game.
All right, so I think that shit looks awesome. It's plain and simple. Um, ah, I'm trying to think if I'm gonna buy it though. That's the thing, because I've always been against like buying a game like every year type mentality. I've always been against that, like the same type of game or the same genre of game, like a sports game or whatever. I bought Black Ops 4 last year, so I'm just like, God damn it, I should have waited. But yeah, crossplay is really good. It see, I will never knock crossplay because it's very good, and especially for like PC, because player bases on PC, like they can die out fucking instantly, to be honest. So having the ability to be able to, even though I feel like there should definitely be an opt-in or opt-out situation for console players if they don't want to play against a mouse and keyboard user. But if there is, that's fine, or that's really good actually. But I think that's that's a really good thing for PC players because their community may die out pretty fast. And the trailer looked really good. You know. and that was, I mean, that's considered to be the best COD. So, and no season pass.
Yeah, there's no season pass. Forgot to,
That's very
talk about that. But of course, there will probably be microtransactions. So don't get
probably.
that shit twisted.
Yeah, they gotta make it. Activision got to make their money somehow.
Exactly. What about you, Jigga? What do you think about the announcement? You hopping back on the Call of Duty hype train?
It really depends on who buys this. A lot of people buy it in the Discords I'm in. Yeah, I probably will get it, but I mean, I'm not a Call of Duty person. I've never been one, but I do occasionally buy the games when they look good. But when you said they milking the fans, I don't think so, because like most of the fans of Call of Duty are hyped for this game that I know. So it's like they're not really milking them. They seem to be giving them what they want.
Mm.
Um,
Well, what I mean by
how,
that is like, do you think fans wanted a reimaginative of you know, a game that's already been made, or a brand new game, into kind of try and elevate Call of Duty to be this top tier shooter that they used to be? That's what I mean by that.
uh, I never considered them a top tier shooter. They just made games for casuals and somehow they blew up. Like I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but when it comes to like actual mechanics and shooting and everything, like the game to me was never top tier. I
It's
feel like Battlefield shooting and shit was always better than Call of Duty's,
it is,
but
but
it was just more casual friendly,
yeah,
which is what Battlefield tried to do. But it was already too late. Like it's known to be this like not casual shooter, so
yeah.
people, well, it's not casual, so they don't want to play it.
I don't know
I'm
what
happy they getting
Battlefield's
what they
gonna
want
do.
though. Shit, nobody does.
Mhm.
Battlefield needs to go just modern again. If they don't go modern again, I feel like they're gonna get destroyed. They're just gonna get destroyed by Call of Duty, especially after Battlefield 5 and all like the press problems and that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to change shit, so it's like,
yeah,
I mean, when you tell fans like, if you don't want to, if you don't like our game, then don't buy it. Then you're
yeah,
not going to have like the greatest profit margin or the greatest number of sales when you tell certain fans not to buy your game,
yeah.
because they'll be like,
Yeah,
okay.
No one's looking for Battlefield right now.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know if Call of Duty has this staying power, whereas like Battlefield doesn't really. It's weird.
Battle Battlefield does have Steam. I mean,
But
still
not
millions
what I
millions
mean
of
by
people
that
still
to the
buy Battlefield
to
5,
the
but
magnitude of Call of Duty though,
yeah, they
is
don't.
what I
Yeah,
mean. They get like 7 million, sold, which is really good, but not to that number of units sold for Call of Duty standards.
yeah.
So, yeah, what do you think, Taladia, about the Call of Duty announcement for their next game?
For me personally, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, for the reimagining of it, I think it sounds interesting, and for what they're putting into the game, like no season pass, cross-platform, um, and the fact that there's not going to be zombie mode, there isn't going to be battle royale either. It actually makes it is going to really get people appealing. And like what I've seen on the internet, I've heard as well, is the fact that this is going to be on the caliber of Fortnite in terms of cross-platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's very exciting, and I think that even though it comes out October 25th, I think it'll do well for a shooter type of game, and I think many people will just be pleased enough to play with PlayStation to PC, or PlayStation and Xbox, or PlayStation PC and Xbox all at one go.
the only people who will be happy about that is PC players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only people that will be disappointed would be the PC players, but besides that,
No, not disappointed. They're gonna
Yeah,
be happy.
they'll get the player pool, because the PC players they legit, for any Call of Duty game, they like die out fast.
And
They
plus,
don't
they
have
got
enough
keyboard and
players.
mouse. So, yeah.
but like cross-platform is actually it's a decent way of dealing with things.
Yeah, but I do think there should be an option to disable that for certain people that don't want to play with certain platforms.
Oh yeah, I totally 100% agree with that. If people don't want to play with this
PC
platform,
players or anything like that.
or if you don't want to play with PlayStation players, then there should be an
To
option
me,
for that.
that's lame though.
Mhm.
We definitely need the PS4 versus Xbox console war, like
Oh
on
man,
Call of
Oh
Duty.
man,
That shit would be
oh man, Tigger.
fire, dog.
no,
No,
it would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie about that.
no. But I mean, in terms of like Call of Duty type of thing, we know that Modern Warfare Modern Warfare is actually being promoted by PlayStation this year as well. So we do
I
know
mean,
that.
they pay for them rights, so yeah.
Yeah, so they've got the rights for it. So we do know that it's going to be a big hit on PlayStation. And I think that this is going to be a perfect opportunity to see how cross-platform will be played at, at E3. I hope they do show something along those lines at the Microsoft press conference. I hope.
Mhm. All right. So now we can talk about, I guess, Watch Dogs Legion. That game was leaked. I don't know if it was Amazon or Walmart or one or the other. It was an image. It was London, and Ubisoft kind of like did this thing where it's like, oh, Watch Dogs Legion, check us out on Ubisoft press booth, and then we found out more information. I think it was by Kotaku. Kind of went in and basically said, of course, this is going to be take place in London, but it's very interesting because you get to play as different NPCs, and it kind of was a nightmare for Ubisoft to do because this is a very new, innovative idea. But I don't know how that's going to translate well when it comes into the narrative of the game. It's like that's super cool when you get to change to different people, but at the same time, how is that going to work in terms of the storyline? If you guys like catch my drift, because you go to be this, like, you could be like this, I guess, homeless dude, or this rich dude, or this middle class dude, or this guy that likes skating or boxing or etc. You know what I mean? It's like these different NPCs do, or this hitman or something like that. I don't know how that's gonna translate well into the narrative of the story. It seems like a cool idea, but I have to see this come into play for this demo for E3. And yeah, that's like my personal take on it. It's the Watch Dogs labels like red and black, so I don't know if that will also mean the tone is going to be darker than Watch Dogs 2, because I know there's like two camps where they like people love the tone of Watch Dogs 1, and then people love the tone of Watch Dogs 2, where it's very friendly and like fun in Watch Dogs 2, and it's like very dark and gritty in Watch Dogs 1. So, and that's my whole thing.
Watch Dogs 2 have a point where it was fucking serious.
Well, yeah, but overall, the whole tone of it, though,
Yeah, the whole tone was like more of a
very like lighthearted.
for fun. Like,
Yeah, some
but
people
no,
just didn't like that. I don't know. I see. I'm like
I
on the
enjoyed
fence. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I liked both tones, but that's just me. I didn't really hate
Like
the tones.
I didn't mind the tone of the first one if they would have did the story a little bit better.
Yeah, people hate Aiden just because he was like dark and brooding. Like, my whole thing is, I don't think that was the problem with him. It was the storyline that his character was given that made him just not an interesting character. Like, you can have a dark and brooding character and he could still be good. It's just there had to be more material for him to be a good character, and there wasn't really. There was just, like, they didn't give him any depth at all.
Yeah. And I heard people complain like the chapter spacing. I didn't have no problem with the way it was set up, but some people said they didn't like how it was spaced with the character. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, bro. That Watch Dogs 3, I don't know.
Yeah.
They could do. I hope they do it right, because I really am a Watch Dogs fan. Esther 2. I really enjoyed 2, but I don't know if they're gonna do this right. I hope they do though.
Like, do you think this new technology is interesting, but do you think it makes sense narrative wise?
If they somehow do it right, it can, but I feel like it's difficult to pull off, and Ubisoft so far hasn't been doing great with their stories recently. I mean,
Yeah,
Origins was okay. Odyssey, I really didn't like. Odyssey was boring. I don't know, bro. They haven't hit it out the park with a story
I
so
heard the
far.
latest Far Cry was like hit and miss with some people in terms of story. Far Cry 5, as well as the expansion or standalone title, was it New Dawn or something like that? I have no idea. But it's understandable why a lot of people are like, in terms of storyline, like Ubisoft isn't the best when it comes to writing storylines right now. But Blessed Red, what do you think about Watchdog Legion? Do you have any gripes with this system that they're gonna implement in the game? Oh man, Blessed Red, there. Oh man, he's
Oh
gone.
man, he got sniped. Oh
What
man.
about you, Saladi? What do you think about this, like Watch Dogs Legion and this new system that you get to go
Wait,
like
my bad.
what?
Hello.
Oh, there you go, Blessed Red.
Oh, I accidentally muted my mic. My bad. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played a Watchdog since 1, so.
Mhm.
But I mean, it sounds interesting. We just have to see where it goes. I don't think I need to see gameplay and like. I don't know. I don't think I would pick it up day 1.
Do you think it would make sense to do it narratively though? That's where I have my
No.
biggest concern.
I don't think so. I don't think it makes sense. That's why I want to see what the hell
Yeah,
they're going with that shit.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense if you get to play throughout a character like a different NPC. Like, I just don't know how that works because that means there's no real main character, I guess.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. What about you, Sly? What do you think about the whole Watchdog Legion?
For me, Watchdog, like the Watchdog Legion, apparently it's set in the UK. I haven't played a Watchdog game ever, so I don't really know how the mechanics would work. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this will play out compared to Watchdog 2. I did hear that, I remember Watchdog 2 did have problems. So we'll have to wait and see what Ubisoft does with this game and how much of effect this game will have on the impact. So, I mean, even though people want Splinter Cell, which we'll talk about in a bit, but I just think that Ubisoft, this is another game which has got leaked out, and
Yeah. They came forward with it after it was.
yeah, and it's like it's becoming a running gag or a meme now. Essentially, for every game that they do, they at least get one game a year that gets leaked out, and this was one of them, which was Watchdog.
Mhm.
Everything is leaked nowadays. Besides like maybe Nintendo, everything.
But this is Ubisoft we're talking about, man. Every year, like Assassin's Creed was leaked out last year and the year before, right? Or the year before, I think it was. And then this year it's Watchdog. Like, pretty much they're getting like leaks left, right, and center. It's become a meme now. It's like everyone's expecting a leak to happen with Ubisoft.
I feel like the same stuff happens with like Activision and stuff though.
Yeah, true.
Like the leaks of the new Call of Duty, like Sledgehammer, not that's kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
I mean, but hey, I mean, Ubisoft have got like press conference this year, so we'll see how exactly are they gonna make this what's it called this
Watch
Yeah.
Dogs.
this game actually stand out. How are they gonna present it in terms of like seeming as the game got leaked out, the price for it, and everything, and see how much of an impact it'll make on fans. Considering the fact that it takes place in the UK, supposedly. So
I thought that's so confirmed.
Is it confirmed that the setting is in the UK?
I could have swore it was.
I think it's like leaked heavily that it is. I don't know if it's confirmed.
No, well, my bad.
It's been like being leaked left and right, and there was that image of it. So it's like it's basically confirmed. That all I believe that's been confirmed really is the new logo and the title for the new game.
Yeah, the title for the game, Watch Dogs Legion, and the fact that except for the logo, yeah. So we'll have to wait and see though.
But it's like I believe even the title was leaked beforehand. So yeah, this very much is taking place in the UK, and the system that's going to be implemented is very much going to happen. But it's not been confirmed yet.
It's
But it's
it's for
literally
PC. We pretty much do know it's for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So
exactly.
we do know. No Switch. Sorry, Switch fans.
Switch
Hey,
don't
man.
get nothing.
I guess we can talk about Switch in a like not Pokemon, but this rumor going around. It's becoming more rapid. I feel, and I know the actor for Geralt has tweeted about this, about The Witcher 3 coming to Switch or something like that, and he would
I
like
heard.
for it to happen. And I don't know if this is really going to happen. Supposedly it was leaked on some sort of retailer. I don't know if this retailer has been right in the past with their leaks or postings, but they're trying to basically say, "Watch, not The Witcher 3 is coming to Switch," and if it does, I don't know how well it's gonna run. That is my thing. If it does
Not
come
even
to
not
Switch,
even just run. Like how is it gonna handle that capacity of game? That
Yeah.
Witcher 3 is a
very
massive.
demanding game.
Yeah.
It had
So
problems on Xbox and PlayStation.
how's it gonna
Yeah.
like? So here's the thing, right? You mind if I say this? Warner Brothers have got 4 placeholders currently on Amazon, right? For both for Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, right? And on the placeholders they have one, two. They've got 3 placeholders for Switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Warner Dummy 2019 with the number 5, number 4, and then number 5 again. So, like, here's what I think is the case. Like, obviously, I don't think this is going to be for The Witcher 3, my honest opinion, because the fact of, even though it's in high demand and everything, I know because they got the Netflix series going on, they finished up on that. I don't think that they'll port that over because there's been rumors of Warner Brothers porting over DC Universe Online, and there's been rumors of Return to Arkham being ported over to the Switch as well. So it's like, why would they put like a big game, like a big open
Well,
capacity?
WB wouldn't really, because they're not even the publisher; they're the distributor
The distributor, yeah. But
for
it's like,
the Witcher game. They would just be the distributor again
yeah,
if there was a Switch port. Because the people that actually publish it are the actual developers of the game.
yeah.
But I don't know because it's becoming more rapid and rapid. And hearing this kind of, I don't know if this is really a confirmation when it comes to the lead voice actor for The Witcher 3. He plays Geralt. Like, let me look it up him real quick, Doug.
Yeah, see if we can find that tweet.
Yeah.
But like,
Okay, so I found the voice actor, and he says, "Who else wants to see this?" Dot 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 dot, and winky face, and this is like, and he was retweeting the tweet about basically
can
Witcher
you
3
send me
Wild Hunt
can
on
you,
the
can you send
Switch.
me the link?
Yeah, give me a sec. I just posted in the Google
Chat.
Hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Thank
that
you.
he's the guy who plays Geralt. So I don't know if he's just giving a hint that is actually coming.
Hmm.
But I just want to know how this game's gonna run.
It
Why would
be
you
No, I
want
think. Hold on.
720p.
No, hold on. Hold on. I
Hmm.
think this is fake already. I can tell you
The-
straight up.
Yeah, The Witcher going to the Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell this is fake after looking at this person's, not the actor, but what he's saying about Witcher, CD Project Red. Why would CG?
No. So that other tweet he was retweeting is a mock-up of a wish list item, like what they want. And he tweeted saying, "Who else wants to see this?" Now,
Right.
I'm saying like it's becoming more rapid. The rumors and this supposed leak that's not having to do with the actual tweet. There's like a different like a website that leaked the Switch going to Switch. I'm just saying. I just don't know how that's possible unless they make it like so downgraded to the point the game would be unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's just like I do know
Lower
like
than low settings, just like Doom,
like-
dog.
the Switch is like to this effect, right? If they put this on the Switch, I know for a fact fans are just going to be like, some fans would be happy, like the Witcher fans, but like,
No, not the
No,
Witcher fans.
no one
Oh,
will
no,
be
no, no.
happy for this.
No.
No
Witcher
one
fan,
will be
no, the
happy.
Nintendo stands would be happy.
Okay, mate,
Like Baron, he's like, I told you we can run it. I was like,
it
bro,
can run it,
there's
yeah,
so
but
much
like, can you
polish,
even
bro.
recognize the game? Like,
There's so much.
no, it's
it's not even just like the texture details. It's just like the
But-
open, like
If-
the immense world itself is gonna be.
are they gonna? Here's a question.
It's gonna be like 50 gigs.
Here's the biggest
They're gonna
question.
fit.
Then. See, we do know
Yeah,
CG
for real.
Project Red. CG Project Red will be at E3 this year.
Yeah.
Right, but they're only showing Cyberpunk 2077, and they haven't commented on this supposed rumor,
Yeah,
right?
They didn't refute it either, so they haven't confirmed nor refuted. Which is
Yeah,
interesting.
which is interesting, which makes me think that it might be true,
No,
it might not be at the same time.
I'll say for this rumor, it's not true until proven otherwise. This is definitely not true. Like,
Because-
why would they put
Why
it
would
on
you
the
have
Switch?
that? Like, why would you have like The Witcher on the Switch, right? When you could
Yeah.
fix the PC and the Xbox and PlayStation ports, right?
Well, no, you can't really fix them. Like that's the whole problem. Why the games don't run that well, or I don't want to say run well. Like they get to the, don't they dip to like the 18 frames on like consoles?
No, they patched that. Like,
So
Digital
now it's like in
Foundry-
the 20s and stuff.
No, they've done multiple patches. The performance on the base consoles and the pro consoles are fine now.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I remember I played it on the base console and I didn't have that many like frame problems.
I did
Because I
but played
noticed
it
like
when it first came
when
out.
they're in the swamp and there's fog is like when I remembered I got frame rate dips. Not in the PC side of things, but
Yeah.
on the PlayStation 4 before I got a PC.
It's like what I think is the fact that with CG Project Red and with The Witcher itself, obviously this would latch on to The Witcher's TV show, right? Good marketing, right? But
Well, I would say this thing.
But it's a big
CD
but.
Projekt Red is very much distancing
Distance themselves.
with from the
Witcher
Netflix
franchise.
Netflix show.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think the
like
only one who really had something to do with it is the dude who wrote it. Didn't he have something to do with it?
He's like supervising air
here's
quotes.
the thing. Another thing too, we got to take this into consideration. IGN hasn't reported on it, nor has Kotaku.
I swear IGN talked about the leak or something like that.
No, I don't think they haven't because
I was talking about the Witcher 3 Switch port. There was a leak, a Switch port leak.
But what I was gonna say is like about the actor dude is like I don't see why he would know anything about it because the game's done. So it's like
Yeah,
they're not
they
gonna
don't need
call
him
him
anymore.
in just to do animations for the Switch. So I think he wouldn't know anything about the game at all.
no,
The
he
only thing I
wouldn't.
would say he might have some is like unless he like gets cut back on sales, so he like wants it to come to Switch so he can get more money. That's the only thing I can think
Maybe.
of.
Yeah, maybe, but like it's like I said, man. I don't think it come to the Switch. Like realistically, if it was down to me, I think for Switch games, they would rather have like a different IP, more popular IPs, right?
Wait, what? That's just the one of the most popular IPs, bro.
Yeah, The Witcher's one of the.
No.
They should
No.
definitely want
I'm
that.
talking about for like instead of it like having, Witcher have something else, right? If it's going to be distributed by Warner Brothers again, Warner Brothers probably won't want that. They don't want to have
But
the same issue as they had
all they
last time.
gotta do is fucking give it the Zelda mod and just make it look like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Fast.
change the art style.
I mean,
Probably.
That frame, like,
but still,
I-
like,
that frame rate would be hilariously bad. Like it would not only have bad frame rate, but the resolution. Think about like the resolution, how far it would drop.
No,
Like
I just
like
realized.
Doom resolution dropped as low as like
Go on.
what 480, like under like 480p. Xenoblade 2 resolution was under 360p at
Oh,
some
dude,
point.
in handheld
Like-
it looks atrocious. You gotta play that shit in like dock to make it look better.
Yeah, and Witcher 3 is a lot more demanding
gonna have
game
to
than
do the
either of
Pocket
those.
Edition,
So
dude.
that shit would be insanely
Like,
busted.
listen, they're gonna have to do the Pocket Edition like they did with Final Fantasy 15.
They would have to create a
Oh,
new
and shit
game
like
though.
that?
A pocket edition, that'll be a new game.
Yeah, dude, they might have to do something like that.
No, just
Like
don't
put
let
out
it happen.
Zombies too, my man.
I'd say to skip that. Then there's
Just
no point for
don't
them.
even worry about it.
Yeah.
Literally, just don't worry
I think
about
that's taking Dale time away from what's the name, which I don't think they want to
it.
do.
Cyberpunk.
Well,
Yeah.
well, supposedly they're making 2 games.
Yeah, so I don't wait. If no, I can. Yeah,
No,
I don't see
Cyberpunk-
it. That's much.
No, I mean Cyberpunk. They've been working on this since 2013, right?
Well, yes and no.
Didn't
Like
they do like a
they've been in
restart or
pre-production, but they didn't really start in full development until after.
Yeah.
Witcher
Yeah,
2
after
was
Witcher,
over.
yeah.
Yeah. So after Witcher, but like you know what I mean though, right? So technically from 2013 onwards, right? After.
I mean, a lot of people like it depends on who you talk to. A lot of people don't consider pre-production like work.
No, I do because pre-production is you kind of are putting your work
Because they put a certain amount, but then they have most of their employees work on The Witcher 3.
yeah. Yeah, so but it's like I don't see The Witcher 3 for the Switch happening whatsoever, and I do see just them focusing on Cyberpunk and just showing it off to the press, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
All right.
that's what I gotta say.
So, quick note. Supposedly later today. I don't know. This is Japan Standard Time (JST). June 6th at 12 p.m. JST. We're going to get a Persona 5 Royal short trailer for the new character Kasumi Yoshizawa. So look forward to that. It's gonna probably give a bit, kind of like a slight backstory to her, show us her moves and whatnot, and potentially what her persona looked like. Because I don't think we've seen what her persona looked like in any of the Persona 5 Royal trailer. So that's gonna be hype to see and to kind of like hopefully we can see the new dungeons. I'm very much hyped for this new game next year. And anybody have anything to say regarding this new character trailer? Are we surprised by it? Are we not?
Nope.
No, they like to do announcements on trailers on trailers. So.
Mm-hmm. Do we think that that's kind of their E3 presence, or you think they're gonna show another trailer
Atlas?
for E3? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Shin Megami Tensei, but that shit's not.
That's
That's
done.
a long way away.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do like a Metroid thing and just show like a JPEG of it. Like, yeah, remember it's coming out. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe a trailer for that, maybe not, because that shit's a long time off.
Oh, but I'm saying, do you think there's going to be another Persona 5 Royal trailer, or you think this is it? This is their presence for E3 for Persona 5 Royal?
This is it.
This is it, yeah.
How about you, Jigga?
I agree.
All right. I'm hyped for this trailer. I don't know when 12 p.m. Japanese Standard Time is. I don't know what that translates to America.
Google it.
Let me do that.
Watch it.
JPST 12. What is this? Let me look this up. Just to make sure. That's 12 p.m. to EST. Here we go. Gosh dang it! I'm trying to do the Tokyo converter.
Wow.
Time
Anyway,
zone converter. Here we go.
I'm not hyped for it because I'm not a no. I'll say Witcher 3. I'm not a Persona stan or fan anymore.
Persona stand. Oh man. Dude, you gotta be one, dude.
Nah, bro. I just can't. I can't do it.
Did you
I
play
can't.
it?
I can't seek 80 hours into a fucking game, bro.
Oh man, but you did with The Witcher 3?
That was different. That game was fire.
What do you
That doesn't make
Oh
any
man,
sense.
Persona's
And
That
awesome.
literally
that's
makes no sense. You couldn't do
that's
it, but
more
you could do
action.
it.
That's more action than that's just turn based.
Dude, I feel like Sentry would
I
kill you for saying this shit too.
I can't do that
So
turn
you
based shit
can't
no
do a
more, bro.
turn-based RPG? Oh man,
Yeah, I grew up out of that.
What?
grew up out of it.
Grew up out of it.
I mean, like you can grow up out of games. Like I grew up out of stealth games. I done said that plenty of times. I used to love them as a kid, but as a grown up, I cannot play them shits no more.
Oh shit, I think I found it.
Hmm.
Give me a sec. So, I found Tokyo, Japan. Right. And it starts June 6th. That's 11 p.m. What? We're not an hour. That doesn't make no damn sense. An hour.
I'll say heartache. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. So, it would be 11 p.m. Today for us. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Because they're in June, they're in 12 p.m. Yeah, because they're at 12 p.m. So they're in like noon and we're at night. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So we're getting the trailer in legit like an hour.
Hmm.
Okay.
Word.
I'm down for that. Might
What do
make
you
a
mean,
reaction. No. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You're speaking that fake time zone. I got
Oh,
you.
all right, here we go.
The fake time zone.
The real time
Yeah,
zone, dude.
CST is Chicago Savage Time. That's the real time zone. That's the only time zone that matters.
Nonsense.
Nonsense, dude. The East Coast, dude.
Right.
Lane time zones don't
No,
even exist.
Yeah, but look forward to that. I mean, if you're listening to this as a past broadcast, it already came up.
Yeah,
But
go
let us
watch
know
it.
what you guys thought about the trailer. I guess now we could talk about the big elephant in the room. Not really a gigantic like a dumpster of information that's like landed on a lap, which was kind of early. I was asleep when the Nintendo Direct happened for the Pokemon Sword and Shield. I did watch it after waking up. And I'm not gonna lie, the game looks pretty nice to me. I didn't like Pokemon Sun and Moon when I played at my friend's 3DS because I legit borrowed it for a month. Not gonna lie, because I was too stingy. I just didn't want to buy a 3DS. I was looking to like buy a 2DS, but I was like, nah, I don't want to spend the money. So I just borrowed my friend's 3DS to play the game. But yeah, no, it's looking pretty good. It's not your fixed camera angle anymore. They're legit like allowing you to move your camera. So that's very a different for a Pokemon game.
Oh my god, it's so innovative.
Oh yeah, so innovative, man. For a Pokemon
Yo,
game, that game is
10 out of 10. You can move your
innovative.
camera now. It's the best Pokemon.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was annoying though.
But not
Like,
moving your camera.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, it was like overhead basically. It was very
Yeah.
much overhead. And then they kind of had it like different, like kind of like I wouldn't want to say behind, but kind of like that. They did it with Let's Go, not a camera angle, kind of like behind you a little bit. But what else did they show? They showed there's going to be random battle encounters as well as the new feature for Let's Go with Pokemon Wandering as well. So you get the best of both worlds. If you want random battles, go in the grass, and if you don't, and you want to kind of like find your specific Pokemon, see if they're roaming around. What else? You get your like different terrains and stuff like that. That was pretty dope. It's gonna look pretty interesting with gym battles. They showed that. That looked cool. It's gonna be like a stadium, and it's kind of like a soccer game, soccer stadium Pokemon game right there. And what else?
Football.
Yeah. Well, soccer is in America, my man. Football, like, is Legit
but
football.
for UK guys out there, he means soccer. He means football.
Then what do you call American football? You're gonna call it American
American
football?
football.
Yeah,
American
we call,
football.
yeah,
Oh man.
we call it American football. We don't call it. We don't call it football. We call it American football.
But what I was gonna say, I really forgot what I was gonna say.
There's gonna be raid battles. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're talking about Pokemon. Oh my god,
Yeah.
my brain really blinked for like a second. Damn.
Yeah, they had raid battles. You can, connect with your
Right.
friends. Don't know how well that will work on launch day. Probably won't at all. Just because like everyone's gonna be buying the game. What else? You did get to see the legendary Pokemon. Legit, a wolf has a damn sword in its mouth, and then the shield just like kind of like an armor on him. And then it looks like they're gonna fight another legendary Pokemon that's like coming from the sky or some shit like that. Probably be like the third legendary Pokemon in the game. Who knows? What else? It comes out November 15th. We did not get to see the evolution of the starter Pokemons, which is a little sad to see that. What else? Also the champion of the region is younger brother is your rival, so that's going to be interesting. And we don't know who the villains are in this game or what their goals are in this game. But yeah, overall, it's cool. And they implemented this new system. I forgot what it's called. Basically, it makes your Pokemon like 20 feet tall, like a damn giant for like 3 turns. And you got to like use it wisely because their attacks are pretty OP, it seems like. But yeah, I think that really encompasses the whole direct. I very much enjoyed it. And I don't see them showing up again for Nintendo's Treehouse. So I don't know what they're going to be showing at Nintendo Treehouse, which we'll get into predictions later. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. They did announce a double pack, which is $120. So it's like you're basically buying both, I guess, to get it at a cheaper tax price. But you don't really save much money. It's legit the price of 2 games.
Yeah.
Bundled in one case, I guess.
But see, I don't like this. I wish they would spend more time on making what great game than try to milk money out of people making 2 like average.
You gotta get 2 different versions to get the 2.
Yeah, I never understood that. Why did they do 2 versions?
Dude, they make so much money off of
They
it.
know you people are gonna buy both of them, even though it's basically the same game. Like, bro,
I never understood that. I honestly, I mean, I only played one Pokemon game, but I never understood why would you buy. Why is there 2 versions, and why do people buy both versions when they're
because
literally the same game?
Certain versions have different Pokemon. Like they may have like Pokemon exclusive. So if you want all the Pokemon, you have to get both versions.
Yeah,
which is dumb as shit. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
It's yo. I mean, Nintendo were doing microtransactions before microtransactions existed. I don't know.
They really are.
They were finessing people before they even like knew about it.
But
Like,
they give you
like what the
DLC
fuck? No one has
different
ever
games.
talked about that. Like what? Why do you have 2 versions of the same game?
Pokemon fans just take it and leak. They don't care. As long as they Big Daddy Nintendo give it to them, they ain't gonna complain.
that's true. I mean, you ain't wrong, dude.
Nintendo fans are very interesting.
Yeah, it sucks, bro. Like the DLC is a whole different game. Like, bro, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you want a couple of different Pokemon? Spend another $60, fam.
I was surprised they stopped doing
Like,
the whole
what?
like Emerald, like where it encompasses all the legendary Pokemon in one game. They did it with a couple of their games. I think they stopped. No, I lied. They also did it with Giratina. I think they stopped it with there because Sun and Moon didn't have an ultimate version where they released it later. So I'm gonna be like, shoot. Watch them do that though. I would get so pissed off a year later. I was like, here's the ultimate version where you get all the legendary Pokemon for $60.
That was suck. But I mean, look, again, it's Nintendo keep dicking these people down, but it's like two versions of the game. Oh wait, we got it. Let's combine those and make one ultimate game.
And then you'll buy it again.
Yeah, you'll buy it again
for the third time. Yeah.
That's what's
third
the
time.
Nintendo fans will do it. That's what's so sad. Damn.
They love the enhancements, bro. The fact you can move your camera. It deserves to be bought 3 times.
Facts.
but we have problems with microtransactions though. They have problems with microtransactions.
Low-key, yeah. I just thought I never thought about that. Like
Yeah.
the Nintendo fans really are weirdos. Not Nintendo fans, Pokemon fans. But
Oh no,
really
Fire Emblem was the same way, dude.
You buy there's
Wow.
2 different versions.
Yeah.
Or 2 different.
They did get backlash recently with the one of the Fire Emblem games. 3 Houses does not have 2 different versions. It has only one now.
Bro, Nintendo is so fucking rich.
Look, they gave you the 3 houses in one.
Yep.
On top of the amiibos.
No, if they had 3 versions of that game, dude, oof.
Like 3 houses, bro.
You want to switch
blue house,
houses?
green house, red house?
Yo, you want to be a part of a different house? Buy the $60 DLC.
Facts.
Fuck.
It's not Nintendo fans. But it's like I know people who are diehard Nintendo fans who they said no matter what, not Nintendo fans, Pokemon fans, they said no matter what Pokemon game Nintendo makes, they're buying it.
Oh yeah, let's go. Everyone bought that shit. Like, bro, Hardhead was like, dude, you need to buy it, man. It's a great game. I played that shit. It was not a great game, dude. I was like,
You need to
Hardhead,
buy it. It's
fucking
Pokemon. It's obviously great, bro.
You fucking lied to me, dude. Let's Go was not that good. That shit was not like that shit was a chore to beat. It's like it was not a Pokemon game. That game was
See,
not.
that's why you can't take Nintendo fans serious because their opinions are so skewed.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can take in a Nintendo fan's opinion on is that Splatoon is cool. I agree, Splatoon is cool. But besides
Yeah,
that,
it's a fun game. It shouldn't be $60 though. Fuck that.
yeah.
I'd say $30 to $45.
I think
Because
this
it's nothing
Pokemon game should not be $60, but it is. Like I legit told people because the 3DS games were $40. I said, watch this Pokemon game be $60. And guess what happened? This Pokemon game was $60.
Bro, like I was saying in the Discord, if it's not $60, it's not quality. Remember, that's the Nintendo way. The more you pay, the more quality, bro.
If it's not $60 30 years later, it's still not quality, bro.
It's not quality, bro. It doesn't keep its quality, bro.
Like their games retain their value. Like a game nobody been playing 30 years later retaining its value. Like,
I'm telling you now, like they're gonna be switching all their 3DS games to go into the Switch, like, and then raise that shit up to $60 too. Like, I don't think the 3DS is gonna continue, really, to be honest. Like, I think it's gonna die off in a year or two, and it's just gonna be focused solely on Switch.
That fan base too big. The Switch is selling,
And
but
then Pokemon shouldn't have been on the Switch. Then it should have just been on a 3DS. That was the case. Like, that's their biggest IP. Like, they could have sold a lot more Pokemon games if it was on a 3DS.
But see, you're thinking about it wrong. They're going to create a DS Pokemon game that's different.
Oh man!
Oh yeah, the DS version.
I'll probably have a DS
$60.
version later, dude.
Think about the money. Come on, brother.
There you go.
Probably.
You got to get the extra version, bro. Never forget.
Bro, if they do this, I'm laughing, bro.
I have a 3DS version of it.
I can't. I'm definitely not a Pokemon player. Like, I don't see me buying Sword and Shield. I just don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same. I'm not gonna get it either anyway. So
I might try to get it for the 5-finger discount though.
Whoa!
Oh, man. This man.
Maybe. You know what? I could have played Pokemon Let's Go for free, and I still didn't want to play it.
Bro, wait. Dude, you could, like, I'm not gonna lie. People say, dude, I'm gonna wait for a discount for this game. That game will never go down in price.
I'm gonna wait for a discount.
I'm gonna wait for it to
game?
drop down in price,
Oh
man.
my
A year
God.
later. fan? Nah. 2 years
This
later.
man, yo, you know that meme? It's been 84 years.
Yes, it's still
What you
$60.
talking about? That shit's still gonna be $40 at 84 years later, bro.
The only discount you get is you buy that used.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
the only
then them
discount.
dudes be like buttholes and be like, still charge you like $50 for like
$50, only $10 discount.
yeah, bro, come on, get up out of here. And it's like I blame Nintendo for that. It's Nintendo, bro.
Yeah, dude, Zelda's still $60.
Facts.
How?
Look,
Mario
I-
Kart 8 Deluxe, which is just well, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Oh man,
That's crazy. That's a no go.
It's not crazy. It's the Nintendo way.
released 4 years later. It's full price. No extra content. I digress.
All right. I think we're gonna go into one more game news and do our E3 predictions. Gears of War box art was leaked. We talked about this. It was leaked. And it's basically confirmed by the Gears of War. Actually, they're not even called Gears of War anymore. It's Gears, legit Gears.
Wait, that's what they're calling it?
Yeah, they call it Gears 5. That's the box art, dude. Gears 5, not Gears of War 5. It's Gears 5.
They got rid of wars because
Gears
they
of
have to
War,
be politically correct, right?
Gears of War. Now it's Gears 5.
It's
Like-
not even a war anymore. It's just a whole bunch of people crying and bitching. That's all it is.
But
this
the,
is coming
the
from the
war
guy.
ended- the war is over with already, bro. It's like they're just skirmishes now.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
the box art. Like when we talked about it, like the leaked box art, people are like defending it, saying it's fan art. People are saying this shit's fan art. Don't worry, the actual box art's going to be better. Then it was confirmed that this is the box art. And then the same people are saying, I don't mind it. It's like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean you don't mind? Before you were saying this shit was fan art, and now you're saying I don't mind it. What type of world are we living
You
in?
gotta backtrack, bro. They got that. They got the greatest backtracks, bro.
People are like, basically, when they say fan art, they're like disrespecting that shit. And then they were like, oh man, nah, this is actually it. Oh shit, nah, it's fine. Like Kids Moveset, I don't mind it, man. It's okay.
I don't care
Definitely
about box art, but
stuff
the fact that
like
you're
that.
damage controlling box art is pretty funny.
Yeah, I found that shit hilarious. Like, what else? Like, it looked so bland. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Gears of War 4 box art looked way better, I feel, than
I'm
this one.
definitely never gonna. I'm never gonna see that box art.
Well, when you open it,
Well-
of course you will.
No,
No, you won't. It's a
PC.
game.
What do you
if
mean?
do it on
My
Steam-
Xbox
actually
is-
no. If you do it on Steam, you won't see it. Actually, you're right. But if you do it on the Xbox store, you'll definitely see that shit.
Sir, forget about Steam. We still talking about Game Pass here, bro.
Oh man,
we gotta- that's
are you
ooh.
okay? So, I know we didn't talk about that shit.
Yeah,
because
that's a big
announced it.
topic.
So besides that, this leak also was accompanied with the release date of coming out, which was I think the same time as Borderlands 3. I forgot if that was September 13th.
Oh, that's a big goof.
I
Yeah.
think so. The same release date. That's the leaked with that leaked box art, and now they confirmed the box art. That very much means that this release date is true. So personally, do I think that's gonna sell well with Borderlands 3? I think it'll do decent. I don't think it's gonna do numbers like they hoped.
I think it's gonna be another Gears of War 4 situation, but they're not gonna release the number. Like
Unless they
Gears of
delay
War
it.
4 didn't even sell 1 million first week.
Unless they delay it or push it up. And that they're fine, but
like Kid Smooth said, why are they scared of Borderlands? Because Borderlands is actually probably bigger than Gears, actually.
yeah.
And especially at this point in time.
Yeah, the pre-order number,
Definitely.
pre-order sales for that game is like
Really high.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
I was hyped
should
for the
definitely
game
be
until I
scared of it.
played Borderlands the pre-sequel today with Hardhead and them.
The pre-sequel is not that good.
yeah, the pre-sequel.
boring. Bro, that shit is boring. But it's like, have they made a good Borderlands since 2?
I
can't
mean,
say.
it's only been the only one after 2 is the pre-sequel.
Yeah.
Have they made a
meaning,
good one since then?
Why are
It's only
people
been
so
one
hyped
game.
for this game?
They're only hyped because it's a sequel. That's kind of like the reason why they're hyped for the.
But aren't the same people who made the pre-sequel making this?
I don't know if that was different development team or not. I can't tell you.
I don't know, but the gameplay revealed that they showed looked good. So, I mean,
So
I
maybe
like
it's a
what they
different
showed.
team. I don't know. I can't tell you whether or not it's a different team or not a different team. Like I would have to like dig into like that info and just be like, oh, it is a different team.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess that really is it.
There's one more news.
What about you, Tali? What do you think
Wait,
about the box art?
I never saw the box art, to be fairly honest.
Here, let me link it real quick. This is a leaked box art that we talked about before, but it's been confirmed by the Gears Twitter. Let me pull it out. It doesn't look good to me, but that's my opinion. Maybe you like it, Tali. Who knows? Let me send that. There you go.
Let me see.
That Witcher box art though. Jesus Christ.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's meh.
It's
meh.
not good.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good. That's my honest opinion on that.
I guess now we can talk about the Game Pass because we it was announced I think Friday the last week. So they announced that there's going to be a separate Game Pass for PC players. I don't know the specifics of that, really, to be completely honest. Red.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like it's gonna be more PC game centric, I guess. Like MMORPGs and I don't know, like
games
strategy
which are
games and shit.
games which are which have been cross platform before, like Gears of War 4, which was on Xbox Game Pass on Xbox. They might even do the same thing for PC now.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to have more titles for the PC players because all we get is their exclusive games and that's it.
Yeah.
Multi-platform games.
Mm-hmm.
But they also confirmed with that post that all their future exclusive games will be heading to Steam. So the next Gears, I would assume Gears 5 will head to Steam, Halo Infinite to Steam. I don't know. Next Ninja Theory game, Steam. The next Forza game, the Steam. All those games are going to be going to Steam.
Xbox are salty.
Oh yeah, they are salty. There are some that no, dude. There are some people that were like, you see the camp. They're like, when they heard oh man, Quantum Break, the leak about Quantum Break going to PC.
Yeah,
dude, that's fake. That's fake. It'll never happen. Why would they do that? They would be so stupid. Then it goes to the Windows Store. Well, that's not that bad. At least it's not heading to Steam. and then when it goes to the Halo Master Chief Collection, well, it's just one, Microsoft exclusive.
It's just one game.
It's not that bad. And then it's the whole thing, and it's like then their whole ideology about their console is gone. It's like there's no point of owning an Xbox.
Yo, you know that meme. You know that meme? Am I a joke to you? That's all Xbox fans right now. They're looking at Microsoft and am I a joke to you? It's just
they kind of are though. It's like they don't care,
and they have to still pay to play online, and I don't.
Yeah,
but it's just bruh.
If you don't learn nothing from this, build you a PC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get
rid of your Xbox.
This generation, it's like the next generation. Do not get another Xbox.
Yeah, just use your controller that you have right now and just get a PC.
Yeah, and then buy the next freaking PlayStation or Switch or whatever if you're into Nintendo and PlayStation.
People are like, I don't want to get a PC, bro. Just get a PC, bro.
Yeah, at that point,
stop, bro. Just stop.
Yeah, there's just no point. It's just it's over. It's done.
Yeah. And they updated the what do you call it? They updated the dashboard for the PC or whatever. It looks cleaner now.
Mm-hmm. How do you use that?
Yeah. I've been seeing that, but I don't know how to use that.
You hit Windows G.
Windows G. Okay.
Yeah, I use.
Because it looks.
I
nice.
looked at it. Yeah, it does look nice.
hmm but yeah, anything else regarding heading to Steam? Like,
Yeah, heading to Steam. That's gonna be picking between that and getting shit on Game Pass is gonna be the question
I think
for me.
Halo will do a lot of numbers on Steam.
Oh yeah,
Gears,
it's gonna be great.
latest Gears, I don't know.
I got a question. Will they all run through the same servers, like the multiplayer and shit?
It's
It'll
gonna be
still happen
It's
with
gonna be
Microsoft Live,
crossplay.
though.
Yeah, I would.
So,
Oh, okay,
like,
on the same servers. I don't care where you get it, bro. As long
yes,
as we all got, like a community to play with.
yeah, because like when you get on Steam, like you're still gonna have to have a Microsoft account
Yeah,
because it's gonna pop up and shit.
it's
But
gonna
other than
be.
that, it's like you're fine.
It's gonna be who wants to pay full price to get it on Steam, so it's in your
Yeah,
Steam
or
library,
Game Pass,
or
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
See, now that's a good question.
But the
I
Microsoft
very
Store
much
for a
feel
lot of
like the Steam store will run better.
yeah, a lot of people don't like the Microsoft Store, so that's I think that's gonna be interesting. Who's gonna pick what?
I
Yeah.
got one question. Can I stream it without my PC crashing? Man?
Ooh, that's
So that's the question, bro. If I
I
have to
mean,
get on Steam, do that. That's lame.
I was streaming Gears. I mean, I've been streaming Gears of War
No, see,
4,
that's
and
the
it
thing.
hasn't been
Some
crashing.
people have no problems, and some
bro.
people
But no,
like.
but when it happens one time, it's over, dude. This is gonna happen more times than one.
I think.
Like it happened with me. I was streaming a Sentry co-op and my game crashed. I'm like, are you shitting me right now? I was like,
I,
well, this stream's over.
I think my thing. I think Gears crashed on me once when I was booting up, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Mhm.
Like I clicked on the icon and then it just backed out. I was like, oh, okay. And I clicked on it again and it never happened again. So
Just
I don't
trust
know
me.
what y'all have.
It's gonna
That's a you
happen,
problem,
dude.
bro. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
not a you problem, dude. It's gonna happen, dude.
Bro, it hasn't
Trust
happened
me.
to me. I'm streaming, I'm playing all fine,
All
bro.
right, keep
Yeah,
going,
I
dude.
have
It's gonna
times where
happen.
I can play the game and stream it and have no problems. Then there's times where it's like, oh yeah, you trying to stream this? Nah, I crash. It's like hit and miss. So it's like I don't even know what the problem with that shit
I
is.
think it's a Windows store. That's what I think.
I would say I hope they start optimizing their games better
Oh
for
yeah, that's what I think. Like, bro. Granted, though, Quantum Break runs a little bit better on Steam. It's still kind of ass, though.
yeah, those requirements for PC. I know I have frame drops on Gears of War 4 like crazy. I'm
Yeah,
playing
because it's on the Windows Store, dude.
yeah.
I never had no frame drops. Damn.
You never had them frame drops?
Nah, I never
Capping.
really do it. So,
I'm playing
no,
at
I'm really
144.
actually I have it at 144, but it's like I don't see those frames because still on the 60.
What the hell?
I uncapped the frame rate just to see how high it go. Man, if only had a monitor that could take all them frames, bro, I'd be lit out here.
Oh my god. Gotta go to the 144. Goodness.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Microsoft to say they leaving the console market and just becoming like an EA of gaming, like where they just make games.
Now they're going the service route. They're doing what they're doing with their everything else about Microsoft. It's making everything into a service.
That's why I kind of don't want to buy games on Game Pass though, because like then they're gonna try to probably stop actually selling games and like just put. I don't think they could truly do that, but I don't know, bro. I just don't want that to happen where we got to be streaming games and buying games like there's a service to play games or shit. I don't know. It sucks.
Once it starts really popping, they're gonna up that price, just like Netflix though. Best believe that
And
price
that's
going
when
up.
I'm falling way back. Fuck that, bro.
You can get it. You can buy it for 3 months for like $2 right now, but wait until it shit popping. Once it's popping, that shit gonna be like $20 a month. Fact.
See, I don't ever see it getting that big because Microsoft.
We'll see.
Like, it seems like Microsoft has a ceiling where they can't get too big for some reason.
They gotta please the PC market.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, what?
Ty, what do you think about all the future Microsoft games heading to Steam?
It's gonna piss off a lot of people, and I pretty much think that this is really going to be a lot of sorry people because of it. And it might be a good move from a business standpoint because of transactions and stuff like that. But a lot of people won't like it. I can
Mhm.
see that.
Yeah.
I definitely don't. Even though
yeah.
I have a PC, though, that sucks.
But I know how Jigga feels about it. So
I still want the Xbox to be around, but it seems like that's not going to continue to go.
Jigga,
It's
so let me
like,
ask you this question, yeah? If Microsoft decides that that's it after this next Xbox, will you move to PlayStation or PC?
No, he
I
already
mean,
has a PC.
yeah, I have both of them.
I'm about to say, huh?
So you're not gonna be an Xbox fanboy then?
No, he never was. It's his gimmick. It's his gimmick.
I'm definitely an Xbox fan, but I'm need to fall back. But I'm still generally gonna because I don't want to limit myself to like just Xbox games. It's like then I'll be missing on great games like Days Gone, one of the most amazing games of this generation. Facts.
Oh,
Amazing games.
It's amazing.
Okay slash decent game. I
It's
won't
amazing.
go
it's an
like
okay game.
saying.
This man
It's
is
an okay game.
capping.
See, I never say it's a terrible game because I played it. I think it's a decent, okay game. It's a meh. That's what
Yeah.
I
Shout out to the GOAT, Deacon St. John. Facts.
Wow.
This man likes the cap.
But Deacon St. John better than Joel. Facts.
I don't know about that one.
This
Chief.
man really likes the cap.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I think I like Joe more than.
So
You're a cap star, dog.
so you mind me taking over this bit if you don't mind?
For which one?
Next topic because
Because after this topic, we'll do predictions.
right. So there was news yesterday essentially about Rocksteady Studios not appearing at E3 this year. Sefton Hill came out on Twitter and stated, "Look, we're not going to be E3 this year. We're going to be there watching it along like you guys as fans." And it got a lot of people questioning about what the next game will be, right? And whether or not is this game definitely going to be a launch title for PlayStation 5 and Xbox whoever the Xbox Scarlet console, or if this game still like 2 years out. So for me personally, it's a next. Obviously, I think it's a next generation, and I do think that it'll probably be a launch title for basis of, it's WB after all, and we do know it's a DC game, and it's a game of service game, and pretty much I can see this as not a kick in the teeth, but I'm glad that they did say something and didn't let any fake rumors saying, oh, they're going to be at E3. It's been confirmed that they're going to be at the Microsoft stage or whatnot, right? And at least Sefton Hill, the game director, and said, okay, we're not going to be E3 this year. We're sorry. We're going to be like you guys watching the presentations of other games, very much anticipated games. So I think that's cool. But I do know that WB do have the Lego Star Wars game, which is that got leaked out a few weeks ago, about a month ago. So that got leaked out by one of the presentations. So I know that the WB is showing that, and I do think we might even see MK11's two DLC announcements alongside that because there's a shown what's his name from the MK movie, the guy who was DLC. You know who I'm on about, right?
But yeah.
Chang. He was in the MK.
Shang-Tsung?
Yeah, that's it. Chang Chung, right? So they just announced him recently, and like they just announced like the first pack of what the characters are, and they said they got two more guest characters.
Yeah, but that legit pack confirmed the leak was true.
Yeah, that straight up confirmed that what the leak is, and I believe the last two characters will be shown at WB's live stream.
That means like Joker's gonna be in it.
Yeah, Joker, Terminator, and Ash Williams, which Bruce Campbell tried to play it off and pivot off. Oh, I'm not going to be in the game, but yeah, he is.
Yeah, but that's
So
gonna be crazy. Joker's gonna have his first brutality slash finisher.
yeah, it's gonna be weird to see that. And but like, there's not only that, but there's like, I do think there's a possibility of a DC game somewhat degree. We just don't know what it is because there's like 9 placeholders now, and there's three for Switch, and there's lots for Xbox. So I'm assuming that at least one of them will be a DC property. We just don't know what it is. My best guess, I'm not keeping high hopes for it, but it could be a Court of Owls game. It could be, but I think that what people should be have is low expectations for DC games as a whole. Be excited for the Avengers, Marvel Avengers. Be excited for Project Z, Fallen Jedi. Be excited for those games realistically, which have been announced, and games which aren't announced as of yet, like DC games. Don't be hype about it. Oh, we didn't get our DC game this year, and moan about it for the rest of the. It's not the end of the world. The world isn't going to end today. So just remind that, guys. And just enjoy this year's E3 because obviously Sony isn't going to be there. It is going to be a very competitive. I think it's going to be a very competitive conference this year in terms of what is going to be shown and whether or not what WB will show for besides what because Rocksteady isn't there. So, what do you guys think about the whole situation? Rocksteady at hand for announcing this stuff, saying, "Look, we're not going to be E3. We're going to be like you guys, going to be watching it from London."
Um,
And
yeah.
do you think that Warner Brothers Montreal is a potential candidate to show their game because of placeholders and because of that fact that Cyberpunk is only going to be distributed in North America for WB?
When it comes to the whole Rocksteady thing, it's been 4 years, I believe, right? Yeah, 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty long development. To say the least, you would think after 4 years there would be something a note of to be shown, like a CGI trailer of some sort. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to wait for PSX to show off their game. That's a possibility because
I
they have marketing rights, but of course Kingdom Hearts had marketing rights, and PlayStation had marketing rights for Kingdom Hearts, and it was still shown off at Xbox's conference.
yeah.
But it seems like I guess they I don't know if they're in development trouble. They could be possibly in development trouble. I have no idea. But 4 years and nothing yet.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane.
That's a lot. Like that's a lot to think.
Yeah, I don't know if to tell fans to be worried about it because
I mean, people
I
have.
would be worried.
I've
I'm
seen.
worried.
I've seen. I mean, I've seen YouTubers that just I won't mention names, but they've just been like, "Oh, but Rocksteady isn't going to be there. I don't think we're going to get anything this year." And I'm just like, relax. I'm pretty sure I know what they. I think WB, not W Rocksteady knows what they're doing. They ain't gonna leave you guys, with a disappointing game, right?
Well, it depends though. 4 years and nothing though. Like you
I
gotta
mean,
think about
They
it like
haven't.
that,
Yeah,
though.
that's.
I mean, but like there is a leak that said that it was going to be next generation anyway. So
Well, if
But
it's
you
next
would show
generation,
a
yeah,
trailer of
you could do a
some
CGI
kind.
trailer or something.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a VGA thing too.
Like they could have even said like they could not have said anything and just put the trailer out and not say any platforms, and that's
Yeah,
it.
they
True.
could have done that too. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of companies that would just do that now. Just throw a trailer on YouTube. Like,
yeah,
give
true.
us something.
They give
Yeah,
an
They've
or
been working
something
for
like that.
4 years.
like so.
Because people are gonna think though, like
Mhm.
it's been 4 years in your development cycle, and we've
I mean,
not
sport.
heard of
I'm kind of getting like an Anthem kind of feeling. Like, do they know what they're making? Like, what's going on?
yeah, because
Yeah.
Anthem, like bro, like Bioware's last game, like bro, like it took a long time for that trailer to come out.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Yeah.
in the fifth year in development cycle, I think.
And they
fourth.
weren't even, and they didn't even know what they were making when they saw the trailer. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you hear the rumors
is it that type of situation?
also
You see,
being put to service too. That gets me
yeah,
worried.
You see, and you know what's even worse is the fact that now people are just speculating about what Rockstar's project is, and they've been saying, "Oh, it's not Teen Titans." You know, just try to state that, and it's not Justice League, and
Well,
it's not Superman.
I, I have no problem with that. It's just that, like, what I get worried is rumors hearing about the game being games as a service.
Yes, which obviously does concern me, but at the same time does lead me to believe that is this because of Square Enix's Square Enix showing off the Avengers.
No, I don't think that that's any
Uh,
bearing. Like I told you, like they even showed Arkham VR with
Yeah,
the Spider-Man game, so I don't
true.
think there's any issue
I
because of
mean,
Marvel
I mean,
games.
at the end of the day, it's a small studio as well. It's not like 500 employees compared to WB Montreal. which-
Well, then that's also an issue that WB needs to hire more people for Rocksteady's team. Like they need to be
Exactly. Yeah,
bigger.
I'll be straight up honest. Yeah, I think that's too. But like, do you guys think that WB Montreal would be the team now to step up and show off their game now? Do you think it's time?
I think like they need to show it off, but are they going to is the big question because we've heard so many problems with this game,
We've
like
heard like a David Bowie
restarting
game.
development and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and like hearing about these leaked reports. And for me, it's like that. Like I never liked WB Montreal. I've said this multiple times,
yeah.
and I'm not trying to take shots at the developers. They tried their best, but like when you played Arkham Origins, you could tell this didn't feel smooth. Like the
It,
combat
it
didn't
was
flow
just like
well.
copy and you
and it
felt
was
as if it
very
like
buggy, very buggy.
Very
yeah,
buggy,
very
especially when
buggy
I
on
played
PC.
PlayStation 3. I told people I legit tried to grapple on the building, and I
And
was hanging on the building, and I could not,
move.
vault over. I could, and I had to turn off my game and restart it because of how
No,
bad
I
that
thought
was.
that was on PC because I know
No,
PC.
no, 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 no. I when I first got it, it was PlayStation 3
Right.
at the time, and that was when the bugs were pretty rampant, and I just could not get off the building, jump over. I could not even drop, and that's how bad it was. And I
Yeah.
was
I
how
mean,
buggy.
a lot of people are speculating whether this is going to be like if this beca- if this is going to be like WB's last hurrah, this last generation essentially, just to not to compete with the Avengers, but to essentially give the fans what they want, which is what they've always wanted, which was the Batman game experience,
But
and
mhm.
it's no tanks whatsoever and all of
but
that stuff.
I don't think the Batman hype is as big as
Big
it once was
was
when it was coming to the gaming sphere. I think the height of it was Arkham Knight. Uh,
yeah.
Origins, like that game didn't even sell as much as Arkham Asylum.
Because people knew that it wasn't made by the main team, and also it was the third story in a row with Joker in it, and it was an origin story, literally.
Yeah,
So it's like,
it's origin story,
In them,
and
when
it
we
didn't
played
add
the
up.
game, there was continuity errors in the whole
Yeah,
yeah,
game
and it
stuff like
didn't add up either. Like for me, it didn't add up either. Like I was just like, okay, Warner Brothers, like not Warner Brothers, Rocksteady's trilogy is that same as WB Montreal's, and a lot of people got confused about it, right? So, but like the way I see it now, it's just that maybe branching out of the Batman name entirely is something what they need to do and focus on different characters. I think that's what
Oh
WB.
yeah, I agree with that.
I
yeah, I
mean,
agree.
I
They
mean, I
they
mean,
said that was that was their last Batman game.
yeah. Rocksteady said this was their
Well,
last Batman game,
I
but
would
like,
hope that WB would do the
um,
same.
I mean, WB
Entire,
Montreal, seeming as this is the only Batman IP that they've stated that they are working on, with which has kind of been rumored. But obviously, Jason Schreier said that on a kind of funny podcast, stating that yeah, WB Montreal's working on a Batman game. So it's like it's got me thinking, okay, if this is it, then that's it, then, right? No more Batman games, and people can focus on other characters. They can have their limelight, right?
Yeah.
And I just think where this stands right now, I just think the Arkham fan base needs to chill, relax. If they show it this year, great. 80th anniversary as a whole, it would be a perfect birthday present for Batman fans, and I think that people would be satisfied that. But if they turn up and say, okay, we're not going to show the Batman game, but you'll get a DC Universe Online or Return to Arkham port, I think many fans are just going to be disappointed with that. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't you agree on that point?
Yeah.
If they, because there has been a rumor about that too, like DC Universe Online for the Switch, and what's it called, Return to Arkham being for the Switch as well. That has been rumored for a number of weeks now. So it's an all questionable thing, and if there's no DC game this year, of course people are going to be annoyed. Like, Jigga, do you feel as if that this is going to be a thing as well? Do you feel as if that this is it hit or miss for DC fans? And do you think that, okay, if there's no DC game this year, do you think the fan base will just going to go berserk over this?
I don't really know. Like I'm after I think it was City.
Hmm.
I kind of fell off the Batman games because the formula was the same. Like
Was it
Right.
City or Night? Because City was like the best one, I thought.
Yeah, see, you had
no,
the best combo.
I liked Asylum more.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You like the what?
He
I like
liked Asylum more.
Arkham Asylum more than City.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Man, it's like I don't know. I just feel like the Batman games are overhyped, but I feel like they need to say what they're going to do. People are waiting for Batman, even though I don't know why. Because like, bro, the last couple games haven't been that great. So yeah, but, look, each his own.
I will say Arkham Knight definitely has the best combat.
Oh, I agree with that night combat. I don't
it
agree
is
with
so
side mission or story. Story was just bad.
Now, I mean
Yeah.
the night, like the combat for Arkham Knight, like obviously flying around was a bit weird for
I
combat.
didn't even think the combat was in terms
It
of
was-
flying stuff was
it
good.
was-
I thought.
yeah.
No, but like you had like free flow combat, but like you were like going from one end to the other. It wasn't like
Okay, I
That's
mean,
how the other Arkham games are.
Yeah,
When you get to a very
Arkham
high,
City.
that's how they are. You just start flipping around, just getting you kick one person and you flip to the other side of the room.
To keep them from hitting you, like you just kind of like go from one to one, just keep building that combo up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Arkham Knight in terms of combat wise, like the pinnacle side missions were shit in Night, and
Yeah.
story was it was bad. Like it was like I knew the story wasn't like I didn't think the story was gonna be super bad because Paul Dini wrote Arkham Asylum,
Asylum City, and that's
And that
pretty much it.
that was it. And they didn't contact him for Night, and Rocksteady just wanted to write the game themselves. And yeah, it's
Yeah, it's just like I feel as if that as soon as City was done, DLC wise, I was just like, nah, they
Oh yeah, City also the DLC, like you mentioned, it was also not written by Paul Dini. That was also
I didn't play the DLC.
Rocksteady that wrote that DLC. It wasn't that good either. The story.
yeah, it wasn't that brilliant. It's like
Rocksteady can't write DLC, dog, or write stories, dog.
so, it's
What
like
is that?
it's like at the moment, it's where I see it, it's just like WB is in a huge mess, both movies and video game wise, right?
Well, I wouldn't say
And-
movie wise. There, I feel on the right track now for movie wise.
No, but I mean,
Mm.
but like in terms of video games, that's what they latch on
Oh,
to.
in video games, if you're saying they're losing the foothold in video games, I agree with that.
Oh, definitely.
Losing a foothold in games.
Because they have like so many IPs they could have chosen, but
Yeah.
they particularly stuck to one.
Yeah,
And
Batman.
and Batman, and they say, okay, we'll just do Batman after Batman. But they don't want to do like what Marvel is doing, which they're lending out different IPs.
Yeah, but the whole problem there is
Biggest one. Like, of course they're gonna milk Batman.
yeah, is their biggest IP, but like the thing is, right?
How much
WB,
can
the
you
whole
look at-
problem, I said this multiple times. The whole problem with WB is they stick to one character, and B, they don't have a lot of development teams, and they own the rights to DC characters. They're not gonna
Yeah.
give it to other development teams and other publishers.
No.
to make-
What I mean is like, so with the
Like
developers,
Marvel games, they own those IPs.
of course.
They're going like they can go to different publishers and different developers and say, "Hey, we want this game made, and you are the right fit. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll make that game." Like they're able to do that. That they're that flexible. WB is
Yeah.
not. They only have like a couple development
For
teams.
about like 4 or 5 studios, but I mean, easily within those 4 or 5 studios, you could easily give them like at
They
least.
got Lego Studios and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could easily give like one of the studios that WB owns. You could give them at least one DC character that they could do,
Oh,
right?
I agree with that. But like, the only two development teams that only work on DC games are WB Montreal and
And
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
That's it. The
And
other people, Harry Potter and
Yeah,
Lego.
they do
Studios.
yeah,
those
I
small
mean,
games.
even with the Harry Potter thing, right, which got leaked out, I don't think that's going to be at this year's E3, in my honest opinion.
I don't know that.
Oh, that Harry Potter game.
I think it
Yeah,
might actually.
Hmm.
I don't think so, man, because like it looks to me like a next gen game than more than a this generation game.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I
I
need to
mean,
look at the footage again.
I mean, it looked like it. Like, I mean, it's early production game too, right? So when they leaked it, so it's like, what else can WB games really put out there? Like besides Lego and Mortal Kombat, right? It's it's like just DC games, right? And they're not doing another DC Lego game this year, so it's like you could fall back on Batman again, right? And it obviously is disappointing for some fans who wanted something different, but hey, some DC fans will just be accept it, some of them won't. So, I mean, I'm excited regardless, no matter what DC game it is, whether it's a port or whatever. As long as it can run well, then I'll be happy. But I'm excited for other games anyway. So,
Okay.
so let's get into DC. What's it called? Predictions.
Yeah, predictions. Will talk about? I guess Sony. There's no prediction for Sony. They're not-
Sony is out of the picture.
yeah, out of the picture. Maybe they'll do a state of play later. Later this month. Who
I have
knows?
a prediction they're gonna try and steal Xbox's thunder.
Oh yeah, that could be possible. I mean,
That's my prediction. They're not gonna be there, but they're gonna be
gonna
assholes and be
steal
like,
the
"Oh yeah,
thunder.
this is gonna happen with the PS5 or some shit." Like I don't know.
it's possible. Like the
Fucking
news reports
Last of Us 2,
Jim
the
Ryan
news trailer.
saying like we're in the early stage of the reveal process of PlayStation 5. So
I'm definitely need Sony to
fail.
next generation
So they
because I
can do-
want
so
to
they
play
can
the
do
games on PC. No, I want to play the games on PC.
And then you get no
good.
PlayStation.
I see you, dog. All right. I want them to fail too. Then facts.
Like just enough to where they okay, we gotta go to PC, bro.
Honestly, that happens, and I'd be selling that PlayStation immediately.
I mean, I'm just do it like this, where you have to, like, you say if you buy like a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 or whatever, it comes with a code that you can plug into your PC, and like you can like play this shit on PC or something. I don't know, bro. And it has to be like an annual check or something to keep you from just selling a PS4.
Annual check.
I'm okay with that as long as I get to play games on PC, bro.
An annual check.
Look, when you got to be a compromise to keep you from just like putting the code in a PC and just selling the PS4.
Oh, feels so D.
All right, I guess we start with you know what? We won't start with Xbox first. We'll start with them third. Nintendo. That's interesting. All right, we'll go with Nintendo. I'll give you my predictions. We'll see Astral Chain. The Nintendo Treehouse. I think we might get remasters of the Metroid Prime trilogy. Nothing with Shin Megami Tensei. I don't think that it'll ever be brought up. They'll probably show more of the Nintendo Switch version of the Persona 5 Dynasty Warrior game. You'll get more of that because, Nintendo fans love Persona 5, even though they're not going to get the main entry of the game. Shout out to Nintendo fans. I think you'll see that. Maybe more info on Fire Emblem Three Houses. You'll probably see more of the Zelda game. Trying to think if anything else could be said about them. I'm trying to think if there's any other major release. No Pokemon because we already had the Direct. Bayonetta 3, I think that'll be like the end show type of thing. And I'll do a wild prediction. Witcher 3 is on the Nintendo Switch. There you go. And I think that's if when it comes to my predictions for Nintendo. I don't think they're gonna have this like great of a conference as some people think. Oh, Town.
They said it's a 45 minutes, so I
It's gonna
don't
be
know.
Town. The Town I forgot is by Game Freak, right? You'll see more of that, and you'll see more of Animal Crossing as well. And Damon X Machina, I think that'll be in the thing, and more updates on their games such as Smash. I think there's going to be an update on Smash. I think there's going to be an update on what's another game? Mario Maker 2. I think there'll be something regarding that.
Yeah, they already had a full direct on that.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think there's going to be like DLC content they're going to announce. I think that's it. Like that's really it. My predictions. Some people think another Nintendo Switch console, but I think they said they're not going to do anything regarding that. So that's it for me with predictions for Nintendo. What about you, Red?
The same prediction. I don't
The
know.
same prediction? No wild
Gotta
prediction?
No, I don't think of it. I mean, they have their 2019 pretty blueprint printed out, and you said Metroid Prime. I say that's coming too.
With the port of the trilogy.
I feel like maybe there's some more games because you know the April Fool's Day video. They
Mhm.
showed Metroid Prime trilogy. Maybe there are more gems in there that they're also gonna release that they were making fun of. But I don't know which one. I would have to rewatch them.
Ori in the Blind Forest on the Switch.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
That's going to
coming.
be in the Nintendo Direct as well.
Yeah,
I forgot
but
about
that's definitely coming for sure.
that.
And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
What you
Well,
said is actual factual.
yeah. What about you, Jigga? You got any predictions for Nintendo? Any wild predictions? Any?
Not really. Like I don't know anything that Nintendo could come out with new, so I really have nothing.
Okay. What about you, Taladia? Any Nintendo predictions?
The only prediction I can really say that I think will be there will
Oh, I
actually be,
forgot. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. They'll show
yeah,
more of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
Say
that's
that.
what I'm predicting. It'll be
I
more
completely
of
forgot
that.
about that.
Yeah, I think my only prediction would be like more Pokemon, more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order, and maybe some Metroid or and possibly 50-50. I could be wrong about this. Is The Witcher 3 a possibility?
Wild prediction there, man. I feel that.
It's 50-50, I said. So it's 50. Might be.
Hey, man, like you gotta you
JP's
gotta
Persona
play it
5. I
risky,
don't know.
dude. You gotta play it risky. Sometimes people play it safe.
Mhm.
Don't get a lot of
I mean,
predictions.
some of those are reasonable, like Pokemon and what's it
I don't
called?
know about Pokemon. Maybe that's unreasonable to me because they did the direct already.
Yeah, true, but like they could show more of that, though, and just to hype it up a little bit more.
Yeah, I guess, but I feel like you got an entire direct for it, so 16 minutes. I don't think they're gonna show more of it. That's just me though. You could be completely right in your prediction, and I'll, fall back and eat the crow. But I don't think it'll happen.
Right.
All right, so I guess that's really it for the treehouse predictions. I guess we'll go into Xbox, right? What I think is going to happen, xCloud will be a big part of the press conference. I think you're going to see that. A little bit of info on the new systems of the next generation systems. They'll probably talk about the two versions, the Anaconda and the baseline game console. They'll talk a little bit about specs. What else is going to happen for them? They'll show a lot of third-party games. What I mean by third-party, I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to get back the Call of Duty marketing rights. That's a big if. I don't think so. That's just me personally speaking. What else can they do? I think they're gonna also talk about the Steam games. All their games heading to Steam, kind of like make it more official. even though it's already official. But in terms of like a public platform where they talk to people, like they're like, okay, all our games are heading to Steam, and these are the games, and they'll lay it out, and they might even port over their other games to go to Steam too. That's my prediction for that. What else? I think they're going to announce backwards compatibility for Xbox One to the next generation. I think there will be a Forza expansion. You're going to see that it's been confirmed already. Gears 5. Halo Infinite hasn't been confirmed. We're definitely going to see something about Halo Infinite and about Ninja Theory's game, and maybe about Fable 4. What else can I see? I don't think we're going to see anything from the initiative. I don't
really?
Yeah, they've barely been in production. Like, I think it's been like a year or two. I don't think so. Maybe next year. What else? I think there might be acquisitions. I feel like that's going to happen. I think they're going to buy out the Hitman developer. You know what I'm going to say right now and be bold? They're going to buy up Blue Point Games.
Another one swiped from Sony. Goddamn.
Yep.
I wouldn't even feel that bad. Honestly, Blue Point Games.
They just make remakes and remasters, so
exactly. And when they made the remakes, they made a remake for Uncharted series, and they didn't even include the multiplayer. And then they remade a trash game.
Whoa.
So I don't care about that.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Shadow of the Colossus remake was amazing.
It looked nice. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That is literally it.
That game was fire.
Yeah, it was a dumpster fire. Yeah,
oh
you're
man,
right.
dude.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't get no slander for the Team Ico, my man.
Nah,
get out of here.
But
what else? Oh, probably Gears Tactics. Gears Funko Pop
game.
Game of the year facts.
I don't know what else. Probably more PC exclusive Xbox games. I really, it's like I can't tell you much. The third party games, like, it's more of a mystery. Yeah, I think that's really it for my predictions. Ori the Will of the Wisp will be shown off and get a definitive release date of this year.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
I need that.
What else? I think that's it. Like, I can't think of anything else that they'll say, and I think they'll give a release window for Halo Infinite of next year of 2020. That's like my opinion on that. And they're gonna have some JRPGs, like they did last time, and they're not gonna sell well.
Yeah.
There's my prediction for like their game selling well for JRPGs. Bro, name me one game that sold well. One JRPG game.
Not near. Not Final Fantasy 15.
Not even Final Fantasy 15, dude.
Not
Jump Force. I know that for.
Forget about that game. That's not.
It's not RPG though. It's just a Japanese trash game. It's a trash fighting game.
I'll say that. Name a Japanese game that sold well on Xbox. For Xbox One.
Nino Kuni. I don't know.
Oh man, Kuni is not even on Xbox.
Bro.
Look, can you prove it?
What do you mean I cannot prove it? What?
I don't know. Something, bro. I don't think Xbox has ever had a JRPG that sold well.
Xbox is a dude bro console.
Yeah, no. Kingdom Hearts didn't even sell well on Xbox.
Sir, you can't blame that on me. I bought it on Xbox.
Man.
It's not on me.
The definitive edition on. Oh man.
Well, supposedly the definitive edition didn't even have the best performance.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a thing where Xbox, even though it has a more stronger console, like the games run better on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because they
try to do the 4K resolution, and then the frame rates are shit.
Yeah.
Somebody need to sit down with Microsoft and be like, look, 4Ks and everything.
Yeah, dude, we want some stable 30 FPS, my man.
Wait, you mean I want stable 60 FPS, bro? Fuck 30.
Facts.
Bro, they're not even getting like locked 30 4K. It's like 4K 10 FPS.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Problem.
Kingdom Hearts was 60, I believe.
You mean like the original? Oh,
You
you
know, Kingdom Hearts 3 was 60
Mm-hmm.
if you have unlocked frame rate. If you do cinematic, it's 30. It's like it just feels jarring. But yeah, I think that's really it. Like, maybe another Perfect Dark game. There's my wild
Perfect Dark has
prediction,
been rumored.
and then we'll see something regarding Rare's new IP, and we'll probably get updates from Sea of Thieves and State of Decay. And they're gonna say something about Crackdown, like how many people like killed enemies and blew up cars and or something
How
like
many
that. How many
They're
times?
gonna say how fast the multiplayer died.
Yeah, they'll probably say they'll probably
multiplayer
try to
died.
get a
hella
new
quick.
update for Crackdown 3 and say, hey, listen, we know this is a dead game. Hopefully this new multiplayer mode will save our game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
How
that's
do you
it. And they'll
release
give Sea of
that
Thieves
shit?
updates too.
That's insane. How did they release that game? They were like, "Yo, we're gonna." The entire focus on Crackdown 3 was on its multiplayer and its physics and its destruction, and they only released one game mode or two, whatever. That's what all that focus for two game modes. You got it.
Oh, damn. Anybody else have anything regarding
Did you?
Xbox? Like
Yeah,
their own predictions? Red,
Yeah.
what about you? Well, no, Todd, yeah, you go first.
Right, so my predictions would be obviously the whole Gears, Gears thing, the normal thing that they did last year, right? But I probably think that we're gonna get Marvel's Avengers. I think they're gonna promote that stuff a lot.
Well, isn't it confirmed that it's going to be Monday in terms of the day? Because Microsoft's before Square.
No, but they got a Coliseum before that.
Well, the Coliseum, they said that it's going to be shown off Monday. Like that's the countdown, right? It's like 4 or 5
Is
days.
it?
That's till Monday. Yeah.
You never know, man. They might do that. Like it's. I know it's a bold prediction, but it's like
Yeah. I mean, maybe they'll do a CGI trailer for it, and
they
then
might
they'll
just
show like the demo for
yeah.
it.
They're like they'll
for a
just
press
show like
conference.
they'll just show the CGI trailer again just to get people hyped up again, right? And I think that we possibly could see a few other games like Kingdom Hearts and possibly third-party studios as well. Maybe one from WB. Just putting that out there, and maybe some other maybe other as well. Like what's that game called? Indie games that.
Oh yeah, they always do something like that. You're right.
Yeah, Game Pass fodder. Best
Yeah.
believe.
Watch
Best
it,
believe that's
Game
coming
Pass
up.
commercial, dude. That should.
I mean, I think honestly, I think that's going to be the case there. They
There's
are
gonna be a lot
gonna.
of Game Pass fodder.
fire, dude.
I mean, it's going to be one of those things, but I think Xbox has to produce just not only like as a prediction. I don't want them to give us like like I don't see Microsoft being like, okay, we're gonna put out and what's it called, the usual stuff. I see them trying to shake it up a bit, and I'm also predicting this as well. Either a tease or some sort of like something that blurs up the console design for the next generation.
Oh, like a
Like how PlayStation did it.
Mm-hmm.
So they tease the fans that way, and I think a lot of people will be excited for that then, and some Game Pass stuff as well. But yeah, I just think that like I said before, like Microsoft, I do think that they might just tease Avengers just a tiny bit, but not too much.
Yeah, DMV fan was saying that they do not have a Coliseum before the Square show. And,
Are you sure? Because
that's what he's saying.
like,
the DMV fans like into this whole like Avengers game.
I know DMV fan is like in this. I know he's
Yeah,
Like,
they said, yeah. Why would they tweet out the reveal date if they were going to tease it to Microsoft anyway? So that's what I was saying.
is the Coliseum before or after? That's the question.
Supposedly, he's saying they do not have a Coliseum before the Square Show.
Are you sure? Let me double check that, because I think E3 Coliseum is like where is it? E3 Coliseum. Let me double check it.
That's what I'm saying. That would be very counterproductive to like the reveal announcement for the game.
Yeah. So it's after. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. My bad. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the full schedule they have is like from. All right. It's on Tuesday 11th. So it's the day after, straight after.
Yeah.
And so they're showing Gears 5, but maybe even I think Borderlands would be another thing they might show as well. I know it's something that they might not do, but I think it could be done by Borderlands themselves to put it out there to promote it for September. But who knows? So that's what I think. That's my prediction for Microsoft. Jigga, my dude.
Only game I really care about is the greatest Xbox exclusive of all time, Fable. I need them to do something with that. I don't know if they said they're not or not, but I need Fable, bro. I went back and played Fable 1. That game was pretty good, and I remember Fable 3, even though it wasn't that great of a game, like the combat and stuff on that game was great. I just feel like they need somebody who can look at that game, find the greatness in it, and remake it to it's for a newer audience or like a newer people, like reinvigorated. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's one thing I really care about. Like Gears, don't care. It's gonna be same Gears. I'm only getting it for the multiplayer, which probably just gonna get on Game Pass. Halo, don't care. I've never been into the Halo series. I played them, but it's like the things that people saw in that series, I never saw in it. Like the greatness that they said it was. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe I didn't play it at the right time, but I don't know. I never saw it like that. And
I would also
yeah.
say the George R. R. Martin From Software game. I think that's going to be like a tease or something like that. Maybe.
But you sure? I don't know. Who do they usually have post their games?
I don't know. It's
They
like
FromSoft
they're they
usually
like
is
they
a
get
Sony
different
person.
publishers. Remember, like Bandai Namco
Oh.
published Dark Souls, Sony published Bloodborne, and Sekiro was published by Activision.
I would say maybe somebody, because I don't see them like doing thing with Microsoft, but who knows?
I don't think Microsoft's going to publish it. I think they're
No,
going to
I'm
be
just saying.
Oh, it's like showing it on their stage.
yeah.
You know,
They
that's
did with
most likely.
Sekiro. They showed off at that game.
I thought.
Maybe
Wait,
if the
Microsoft showed off Sekiro?
Yeah, remember
Sony.
the first gameplay reveal was at Microsoft's E3 last year.
Oh.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, because we were getting hyped. We were at the stream, Jigga. We were getting hyped with the snake and shit like that.
Who would ever thought that game would come out to be trash? Man.
Oh man, here we go.
Oh man, but Days Gone is good, bro. You got it.
Facts. This is like 8.9 out of 10. Facts.
Damn.
You have
The only reason why I
have
give it a 9 is because the frame rate. The frame rate was like a 0.1% off.
0.1. Oh man.
0.1%.
This man.
I
That's the
feel
only
it.
problem.
All right. So I guess we're done with the Microsoft
Ubisoft.
press conference. Wait, Fred, did you give your predictions or you did already?
I'll say.
Yeah,
I think
Playground.
I think Playgrounds. I don't know if they're making. I don't know if they're making Fable.
They were making an RPG. So
yeah, I wonder what they're making. And I played Forza. It's a pretty good game. But that and I don't know. That's probably it.
Okay. All right. I guess we can. Let's not do Ubisoft first. We'll go with Bethesda though.
Oh,
Oh,
Because
boy, I'm not
they're like
giving
the
that.
oh
biggest
god.
biggest
No,
question mark
no
right now
prediction
is
for me on
them,
this one.
right? All I can think is Doom Eternal, Wolfenstein expansion pack or expansion DLC.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Elder Scrolls. There's no
No.
Starfield.
No.
Maybe more Fallout 76, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god, no.
You think I'm kidding, dude? I think that shit's gonna actually happen. I think
Bro,
Fallout
I,
76
I want to see
updates.
people boo. I want to see fucking disgust. If they even utter the words Fallout 76, I want to see people just
Oh man,
oh
Meds
man.
tells me this podcast story sucks. Hire a competent writer. This man's trying to use my ammo shots at me. He's redirecting it towards me.
That's OD. Fuck you, man. Cap.
Yeah, man. Because I be saying like Gears stories.
It's
Gears of
bad.
War is
Yeah.
trash. You know, I feel like actually inviting him just so he could just legit tell me his predictions for Microsoft. We might do that. I don't know. You know,
He's predicting a Fire Gears 5 story.
a fire.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
You
you
know.
know, like this,
Okay. Wait. But first, Bethesda, I legit can't say. Because they
Yeah, they
got
don't have much
nothing,
to
dude.
they don't have
You know,
much to
Evil
show.
Within 3.
Yeah.
There you go. There's my prediction.
Yeah.
Evil Within 3. That's
I-
gonna totally happen. Not really, but it
I'm
might.
looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be the big surprise. But besides that, yeah, Wolfenstein. They're
Mhm.
gonna show what you call it, the Doom. Yeah, I can't think of the
Oh,
word.
okay. Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm even gonna watch it live. I'm probably gonna see like
Mhm.
wow.
I feel. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be. My thing is, I don't think Bethesda should even have a press conference.
Not this year.
No,
After
I don't
what
even
they
think
did.
last year they shouldn't even have one either.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. I was very disappointed. Yeah, I said Doom Eternal.
What
They're
they
gonna give a
did.
release date. Yeah, I don't know. They're really this press conference is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
What they did with Fallout 76, they don't even deserve the stage, bro. People remember, bro.
Bro, I think the reason why they're not showing Elder Scrolls or Starfield was because of Fallout 76.
Oh yeah. They need to get rid of that busted ass engine, bro.
Yeah.
They need to announce a new engine.
They're
For
like, bro,
fuck's sake.
guys, we
Announce
heard
a
your
new engine.
complaints. We heard your complaints from the God rays coming out of the damn earth. We know that this isn't what you guys wanted, so now we're gonna get you a new engine. How about that? There you go. Todd
Please,
Howard comes
God.
on stage and
That
said,
would get a standing ovation if they just said we're creating a new engine for Starfield and Elder Scrolls. Holy shit.
yeah, but I feel like that would never
Or
happen. I think
or
Elder
if they
Scrolls
just
is
switch
more
to
of a
Unreal Engine
possibility.
4. Just like fucking don't use that busted ass engine anymore.
I think it's more of a possibility of Elder Scrolls going a new engine because Starfield's way like too much into development. Like I don't think it's unless they want to reboot the whole entire game, start from scratch on the new engine.
They need to just convert all their open world games to Unreal 4 games and then convert like the linear games to id engine.
Mm-hmm.
We're good. The end.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Jigga? What do you think about Bethesda? What are your predictions for them? Oh man, Jigga dead. Jigga's dead. All right. Good talk, Jigga. What about you, Taladia? What do you think about Bethesda?
I got no comment for Bethesda. That's why I'm
You
skipping
got
that.
no predictions? Like nothing. Nothing like
No,
no.
because it's trash. That's
Damn.
why.
You know, you're not wrong, dude. Like,
Yeah. It's trash.
I actually do like I like a good amount of Bethesda games too. It's sad.
Get this man out.
They
Well, no. Evil Within's pretty good.
I like Evil Within. I like Wolfenstein a lot.
I didn't like
I
2.
really-
I like 1. I didn't like 2.
I
Well,
like
they are
two.
making Bloodborne. We know that, and apparently they're going to make something PlayStation wise. But
Wait, whoa.
You said
What'd you
Bloodborne.
say? Bloodborne.
it's like, what's it called again?
The
Which
Wolfenstein
one?
game.
Wolfenstein? You talking about the?
No, no, no. I know that. I know that. It's called. Where is it? Pre-orders.
Doom
Um,
Eternal.
Oh no,
no,
he's talking about the VR Wolfenstein game.
Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Okay, yeah. You're talking about
That,
the expansion of the VR.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only two I can see them
There'd
showing. But
probably be more VR games. I don't know
I mean, you know, they're making a Switch for version for it as well.
for which one. You talking about the Wolfenstein
Oh
one?
yeah.
Yeah, Youngblood.
It'll
Yeah,
probably run the same as Wolfenstein 2, to
which
be
was
honest, or
ass.
maybe slightly better.
So they got
Uh,
it for all platforms, and it's gonna be bad for the Switch. Feels bad for the Switch.
yeah, I didn't like
Actually,
Wolfenstein 2. I'm gonna pass
Wolfenstein
on
2
Wolfenstein
didn't run that bad. I'd say it looks slightly better than the Doom version.
2.
The
Mhm.
Doom version, that shit was cursed.
But they're still trash regardless.
Oh yeah,
I wonder if they're gonna put Doom Eternal on the Switch.
Nope.
probably,
No,
yes.
no, that's not on the Switch. I can tell you that right now.
No,
Hmm. Maybe later.
maybe announced later. Yeah.
Nah, I mean at the moment.
No, yeah, yeah. We're not arguing at the moment. I think it'll be a year later. It comes
Mhm.
on Switch or something like that.
I
Yeah,
mean they've only got it for Xbox One, PC, and PS4.
Yeah.
That I'm saying.
Yeah. Jiggy, you back or nah?
Nah, he's not back.
All right. We can't wait on Jigga. We're gonna go with.
Jigga's probably gone for a shit knowing him.
Oh man, hey man, leave Jigga's private business to himself, my man.
Hey, it's a free build.
Free
Anyway,
world, gosh damn, bro. I don't want my business out there. Damn, but
Ubisoft.
no, wait, yeah, right. Because we'll leave Square for last.
What about you?
Oh shit, yeah, EA. We'll do it now. You're
But
right.
EA, obviously, we know what the case is with
Yeah,
EA.
there's no surprises because it's like we
It's
know
all
their
slated.
schedule because there's no conference.
Yeah, so it's all slated. So
like-
there's nothing to predict really.
It's basically Madden, NBA,
FIFA.
The always the 20-minute FIFA the panel.
Well, it won't be a panel. It's more of like people playing the game and explaining the game because it's not a press conference. Remember? Yeah.
Shit.
So and then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and maybe I didn't look at the EA Play thing like the time stuff. I'm gonna assume Apex Legends maybe.
Yeah, Apex. Yes. I can
Uh,
agree on that.
Oh, and the season 2 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Apex. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that I already know is confirmed, and I think that's really it. I don't know about Need for Speed. I don't know.
I think it was rumored that they're skipping this year.
Okay, then you're right. So yeah, it's just those games. I don't think it's really a prediction. It's just we already know it. So I guess we could go into Ubisoft now. Ubisoft's a very interesting conference to talk about. You probably get your Just Dance, Crew expansion, the Crew 2 expansion. Maybe probably more the Division 2.
Yeah.
Probably updates. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That'll probably be shown off more. Watch Dogs Legion. What else? Skull and Bones will make a return. Beyond Good and Evil 2. And then we'll probably see the Assassin's Creed Viking game. And trying to think if they can I don't know, some indie type of game, maybe some indies. And I think they're gonna end it off with Splinter Cell. That's my wild prediction for them. Is they end it off with Splinter Cell. That's what I think. That's really it. There's no like big surprise I think EA has unless they have a new IP. Like an unannounced new IP.
Yeah, EA's press conferences. Well, EA's whatever it's gonna be called. It's not gonna be that brilliant. So, let's talk about Ubisoft because I think
we did talk like that. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. You mind if I give my predictions?
Yeah, go.
So my predictions are, of course, what's it called? Watch Dogs Legion, I think we're gonna see. Obviously, we are gonna possibly see. What's that game called again?
Which one?
Uh, the one that they announced recently. Not Watchdog. The other one.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yes. Yeah. So they're gonna show that, and probably Rainbow Six Siege as well. I think they're gonna show something to do with that game. I mean, they
Um,
just
it's probably gonna be like the finals. They're gonna talk about the finals or whatever. Probably.
yeah, the final pass or whatever it is for that. And I think as well we possibly could potentially, it's a wild card out there, is Splinter Cell, because Splinter Cell did have a post on GameStop, I believe. They had a Splinter Cell goggles, like some sort of collector's item or something like that, right? And people are speculating that Splinter Cell could be on the verge of announcing their game as a big surprise. But we do know that Ubisoft do have two unannounced games, right? Besides the one we already know about, one of them which was Legion, was it called Watch Dogs Legion? Besides that, I think Splinter Cell will be the one to be the dark horse for Ubisoft that would actually get the crowd rowling and everything.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
know-
gonna be like an end announcement. Like
You
the
know,
last.
it would be a complete fucking upset
Go on.
if it was actually just Steep 2.
No, they're not gonna make it.
I would
They're
get
not
pissed. Like that's the last game they showed, dude. It's just,
No,
bro. I would probably end my live stream immediately, dude.
dude.
I'm not gonna lie,
Like,
man.
like, I'm
that
doing
would literally take me off, dude.
no one would see it coming. It's like, wait, what is this? It'd be like Steep 2, baby.
No. You know, no. It would be a control, like the guy like on the fucking top of the mountain, like the icy
Yeah.
mountain, like has like a costume of
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
like you know, like how they have like
Yeah.
costumes like that of
They'll try and troll you a bit.
yeah, they'll troll us with him, and I just would get so livid if they did that shit, and
Yeah.
because bro, if you did that shit, I'm gonna
Wait.
That would be insane.
Breaking news: Persona 5 The
Yeah.
Royal
Yeah.
costume trailers dropped.
Yeah, I already seen it. Yeah, like if they show me a costume of Sam Fisher and then it just turned out to be Steep, I'd get pissed.
No, apparently it's a female. Red hair.
Yeah, Kasumi. Yeah, we already know. Like,
Yeah, that
Kasumi
was
is.
already information.
Yeah. So yeah, it came out right at 11. So
Yeah.
I'll be making that reaction trailer after this podcast.
Oh boy, she looks hot.
Oh man, this man be
Whoa.
starting to get me. Oh man, she's in high school, dude.
She is definitely high school. She's only 15, dog. Not like this.
Well, for a design, she looks hot.
Oh man, listen, I can't say anything right now.
Oh
I'm
man,
joking, guys.
I hope you're joking, dude.
this is
Like R.
the
Kelly said,
problem,
AJ number dog.
Oh man.
bruh.
He's
The
a
feds are
millionaire.
Anyway,
the feds are
anyway.
on the way, Talati. The feds are on their way right now.
You're gonna shut down my damn podcast.
I was joking, my dude.
The views of Talati do not represent
The
Overleveled
views of
podcast.
the entire podcast.
Does not reference.
Fuck you, Tigger. Xbox fanboy.
man.
But as I was saying, yeah, Splinter Cell will be one of them. Finale. It'll be the finale. It'll get people rallying up, a standing ovation, and that will be it for Ubisoft's.
That's interesting.
But-
Because
Maybe Just Dance as well.
they've
No,
been
Just Dance is every year, dude. They always come out with that game every single time. The opening is
Yeah.
Just Dance.
It's fucking
gotta
lame,
dance,
bro.
bro. Gotta dance.
So we're gonna pass it over to Jigger April, the Xbox fanboy. His Ubisoft prediction.
Nothing. Ubisoft trash. No, only thing I really care about is I hope they show Watch Dogs 2, like how it's going to, like I hope they already know like what they're doing and like they have some things done to show what it's going to be like. Cause the way it sounds, I don't like it. Some people are hyped about it, but I don't know. So I need to see something how it's going to work. Hopefully they far enough that they can show something.
Hmm.
Other than that, I want to see more Beyond Good and Evil. That game looks pretty good. Uh, that C game was it Skull and
Skull and
Bones on
Bones,
Care.
yeah.
That game could go somewhere for like care.
They're definitely
Other
showing that game though.
they
A
they
prequel.
could probably show Assassin's Creed even though it's not coming out this year.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I said. Like the rumor is spring. It's coming out in 2020 spring. Assassin's Creed Vikings or whatever it's called.
so they definitely could show something off to so see what we can see what it's gonna be like. Or maybe the idea that they got. I don't know, bro. Yeah. Other than that, they really have nothing for me.
No bold predictions. Prince of Persia, nothing.
Bro, that game is fucking Assassin's Creed killed that game. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Prince of Persia would be nice.
Oh, dude, I would love if Prince of Persia actually like appeared in that conference. I'm not gonna lie, I get pretty damn hyped.
Low budget. No, I ain't gonna say like a low budget, but enough to where if it sells not well, like they can still recoup some money off of it.
Because it was it the last Prince of Persia game, like a 2008 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed killed it.
That's crazy.
You think I'm joking? That Assassin's Creed
Pretty
came
much.
out so millions. It was like,
Yeah.
Prince of Persia, you gotta go take it to the back of the shed, put a bullet in it. It just disappeared, bro.
Yep, never heard from again. And Splinter Cell, like, dude, they need that Splinter Cell announcement.
Splinter Cell has been rumored for years now.
Yeah.
And
I'm good with
I don't know where I heard this from, but there was like a report where like there was a Ubisoft dev that talked about how they have ongoing jokes in like Ubisoft where they pretend like a game is going to come out or they like a game is like rumored to come out, but it actually will never happen
Wow.
type shit.
I hope that shit
I-
ain't true.
I don't remember where I heard it from, but yeah, I don't know. So if you don't see Splinter Cell, that it's just caught in a loop, bro. It's that shit's never coming out.
hmm
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I think that's it for Ubisoft. And this is our last prediction until we do our last topic, which is the movie topic. Is Square Enix's press conference, which I don't think will be a lot. I think what we already know is we already know two games. Definitively going to be at the Square Enix press conference, and that is the Avengers game. We're going to see something of that. I'm hoping like a demo or a gameplay trailer of the game, as well as Final Fantasy VII Remake. Might be a demo, could be something like that, or a gameplay trailer. And with the release date of coming out this year, I feel, if not early 2020, because of how like jam packed it's going to be this year, it might have to be pushed back into early 2020. I would rather have it come out in 2019. I think we're going to have Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC coming out, or information regarding that. Babylon by Platinum Games. We're going to see more of that, I feel. What else can we see? That game, what was it? Octopath Traveler coming to other systems.
Boo.
Officially like confirmed and showed that. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think that really is it when it comes to Square. I'm legit trying to think of anything right now possible for Square Enix, and that's honestly all I can think of right now for them. Yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Blessed Road? What do you think Square is going to be showing off?
What you said. I'm not too into their game, so maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake, another trailer, maybe more in-depth gameplay, possibly, but definitely they need to show off the Avengers. Is gonna be there. What's the other thing that you said?
Babylon. That's Platinum
Babylon?
Games game. That was
Yeah.
announced like last C3.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Platinum, I don't know what's going on. I feel like Platinum, I don't know. That'd be crazy if they showed that, and they still haven't showed Bayonetta 3.
Dude, I'll laugh my ass off.
Like, I don't understand. Like, all right, so I feel like Platinum is probably in like in a situation. It's like a mixture between like Telltale and Konami in terms of the situation with them. I feel like they're just working on so many different games. They're working on so many different games, and I feel like what is like what is the community like in there? Like what is the morale? Like I
Probably
how
shit, dude.
like how do you like? There's probably like everyone has like massive depression or some shit like just like in like Konami's shit. So I don't know what's going on in there. I kind of want to see like a deep dive of like what the fuck is happening in Platinum, but maybe they'll show Babylon's. Um, that's it for my
Yeah.
prediction.
All right. What about you, Jay? Got any predictions for Square? You gotta give me some predictions, some wild predictions.
I really don't have none because I don't know what Square makes other than Final Fantasy.
Kingdom Hearts
And
3 DLC?
I don't know. Did they game this? Well, it actually did sell well, so maybe some DLC. But I don't know, bro. Like, they don't. They need to come up with a new IP or something. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I would love for Deus Ex to come back.
Nah, I don't see
I
that
never,
happening.
I never
That's
played
so
it.
like trash.
Yeah, because there's reasons why that game didn't sell well. And it wasn't because it was a bad game. It's because of Square Enix. Fucked them. When it comes to that game, terrible. Yeah, that's my wild prediction. We'll see some Deus Ex. That'll be awesome. Well, yeah, I think that's it. That's all the
My
game.
prediction?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to lie. Okay.
Yeah, you forget your boy. Okay, thank you. Right, my predictions is firstly you start off with a banger. You start off with Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you get in depth in with that game and the comparison with the original, and they give you the release date, which I believe will be a winter release date, December, right? And secondly, I think we're going to see Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. I think that's another thing that they'll show. I believe that it'll really get people hyped up for that game to play that again. I just don't know what it will be. And then it'll be, obviously they'll have a few other games that unannounced that with this. Look, we're working on this game. We can't wait to show you, but this is the game we're working on, right? And then the last and final thing is Marvel's Avengers to close the show out. Marvel Avengers, and they show us the gameplay trailer, and they say, look, coming 2020, and then that's it.
Okay.
I mean, expect it to be at least. How long is it? 2 hours, is it right?
For which one?
Square Enix's.
I don't know. They didn't give a time. I don't think.
Let me double check. I've got a schedule here. Ubisoft's Square Enix is from 6 p.m. to 7. So it's 1 hour.
Oh, we're doing our conference.
Yeah, it's an hour's press conference. So they start from.
I think that predictions equal an hour, maybe.
40 minutes actually.
Oh,
Sorry,
40?
my bad.
It definitely will equal 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 40 minutes press conference according to GameSpot. Bethesda's got a bigger press conference though.
Wait, how long is theirs?
Wow.
Bethesda got from 5:20 to 7 o'clock.
What? Wait, an hour and 40 minutes?
What are they gonna show? Like 40 minutes of Doom Eternal? What the fuck?
Like what the fuck? Like bro, like
What
the
are
game
they showing?
we had doesn't equal that.
I think like they probably include like post show and stuff like that, right?
No. That's the legit conference. They don't do post shows and shit like that.
With GameSpot?
the hell?
Oh wait, you're doing game like.
I'm looking at the GameSpot, right?
I have no idea because like
EA,
there's a duration. Microsoft's supposed to be about 2 hours, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
Microsoft's
2
from
hours.
1 o'clock to
3, I think.
2:20 apparently.
An
There's
hour and
no-
20, no. Supposedly Phil even said how long his press conference is. It's not an hour and 20.
Stadia, we forgot to talk about Stadia's press conference.
Stadia,
Gonna be the
party
E3.
games, and that's it. And
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
they've
that's
got 40 minutes
yeah.
straight up.
Maybe one. They have one studio, right? I
one
think they have
first-party
one studio.
Yeah.
So they'll
Yeah.
show maybe that one game, and then the
And
third party game.
Nintendo's got about 40 minutes as well.
Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty lengthy, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So E3 2019 for Xbox is 2 hours long.
2 hours. Okay, so you know what time it starts?
I think they said like. Give me a sec. It starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay, so 1 p.m.
I
So
feel
it
like
should-
it's a lot later this time around for Xbox.
yeah. So if it's 1 p.m., it should finish about 3 p.m., right?
Yeah, or if you're doing 4 p.m., it's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
By Pacific time, that's what they're showing, and then, but like Ubisoft's is about the same time as well,
Mhm.
and then after that, it's
Well, Ubisoft's Monday though, right?
Ubisoft's on Monday, yeah,
Yeah.
about the same time, and Square Enix is after that, and then
They're taking Sony's time slot or when they usually start.
yeah, so Microsoft's the same time as Ubisoft's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Square Enix is a little bit later, but then the day after, I know like what I'm seeing is that Star Wars Fallen Jedi, Marvel's Avengers, Apex Legends, Breakpoint, a Giant Bomb at Night. Okay, so that's what they're showing, and the best E3 best trailers apparently.
Yeah, that's a compilation of the trailers.
Yeah, they're showing that on the 13th.
Hmm.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. That's my prediction.
All right. I guess we'll end with the last topic with this movie news. X-Men Dark Phoenix coming out this Thursday, preview night, Friday, the actual day. And sitting at, I believe, either a 16 to a 20% on Rotten Tomato. And for me, if this is the worst X-Men movie, then so be it. It is the worst X-Men movie. If
It's gonna be
I don't
hard
know.
to be the worst.
I don't know because
Gotta
X-Men
work.
Origins Wolverine's pretty awful, and
Yeah, X-Men Last
what's the
Stand.
X-Men Origins Wolverine and X-Men 3 The Last Stand. So I don't know when they're telling me that this movie will be the worst. I need to see it to believe it.
Yeah, those movies were cringy bad.
Like it was
So I
really
don't-
bad. So I need to see it for it to like if it's actually bad. Because I was one of those people. Like, so I can tell you this, like when the reviews came in that Venom was bad, I enjoyed Venom. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Right.
Enjoyed 6 out of
I
10.
enjoyed it. It had its problems, but I liked the movie overall.
It's for me. It's next to Fantastic Four.
Which one? Venom?
Yeah, the newer Fantastic Four.
I liked Venom more than Fantastic Four. That was just me. I don't know. Maybe because I liked Eddie Brock more. I was more likable than any of the Fantastic Four characters in Fantastic. But I need to legit see the movie to see, because I might disagree entirely with Rotten Tomatoes, or I might just agree entirely with Rotten Tomatoes. I need to legit see.
1 out of 10, 2 out of 10.
I might just be like, "Oh, this movie was pretty fucking bad. It was terrible."
That would be definitely the worst X-Men movie, because even X-Men Last Stand, I would give like a 4 or 5.
I did see one cringy line from Dark Phoenix that said like legit Mystique was kind of like bad mouthing Charles and saying, women always save the men. It should be called ex women. And I was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah, that was yeah.
I was like, alrighty, this is a little getting a little too on the nose here. That's just me. Hopefully, it's not all like that because I will have problems with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, that's like my opinion on Dark Phoenix. What about you, Jigga? What do you think?
I really have no opinion. I've never seen any of the new X-Men movies. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Blessed Red?
I don't. I don't know. I'll see it. I'm not excited for it at all. I'm actually pretty meh about it because the last movie Apocalypse, I don't even remember the plot of that movie. It's
I
just
thought
that
Apocalypse. I didn't think Apocalypse was bad. I thought it was very meh. I didn't think it was good or bad.
Yeah, it's
It
very
was,
very
it was like
meh.
forgettable.
Yeah,
No, like when a movie's bad, you don't forget that shit. That's how I always
yeah,
think about it.
yeah. I Yeah, it's very meh. I don't know. A lot of the X-Men movies are hit or miss.
Yeah, it could be like really good, it could be bad, or it could be like Apocalypse, and it's just like right in the fucking middle.
I don't feel like this movie is gonna be that good, to be honest. Even before the reviews, people are like, "Did you see the trailer? It looks hype." I'm like, "Yeah, it, it looks okay." Jean Grey being Phoenix, okay.
Yeah.
And it's not a Jean Grey that we know. We're not used to this Jean Grey. We don't have much. She has to like do a lot of good acting.
Yeah. True.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Salati? What do you think?
I haven't seen the movie, so I've got.
I know I'm saying, but just the Rotten Tomato score.
Uh, look, I don't really have any comment because I don't know the scores.
It says like a 16% or 20% Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that's bad then.
what I will say is those two main female actors are
Jennifer
not known for
Lawrence,
being great actors. Another chick, I can't remember her name, but
Sophie Turner.
they're not known for being great actors, in my opinion.
I thought Sophie did decent in like the last 3 seasons of Game of Thrones.
I didn't like her.
Damn.
She was such a forgettable character. She didn't have that. Like she's a bland, everyday character person. Like her emotions just suck. She's just like Jennifer Lawrence. Like that's why they get it. Like they should never put those two in the same movie because they're both just like bland. Like they have no emotions. Like, bruh, shit, everything they do is with a stale face. It's like, bro, get out of here. It's trash.
All right. I do want to give like a little tidbit of news. Keanu Reeves is being looked at to be in the Eternals movie for Marvel. So that's gonna be pretty dope. How I feel about that, but yeah, that's a cool little information tidbit I give to you guys.
Oh, and Doctor Strange apparently has been filmed in London next year to be released in 2021.
And I also want to say, Robert Pattinson is also officially confirmed to be the new Batman in the Batman trilogy movies from Matt Reeves as well. I forgot to ask everyone's like opinion on that. Personally, I've always said my opinion. I watched his other movies now. I've always been the fence. You know what? I want to see his other movies to see what type of actor Robert Pattinson is because I'm not going to judge him solely on the Twilight movies because everyone is doing that. And I watched several of his movies: Cosmopolitan, Good Time, and there was another one, a Rover. I think that's what it was called. And I still got to watch the World of Z or something, War Z or something like that.
World War Z.
No,
Wait.
not World War Z, the War of Z or some shit like that. Let me look it up because I still have to watch it. list.
But has he gained any muscle since he's doing those roles?
He said that he is willing to gain a lot of more muscle mass for this role.
I'm like, really, bro? You like when they gonna shoot the movie 2025? It takes
Supposedly, it's either late in fall or early in spring of next year.
It takes time to put on muscle. You can't just build muscle like that, bro.
I don't know.
No,
dude.
you can do some really crazy regimens.
In 3 months, dude.
Yeah, you can do some crazy regimens.
I
I know there's fucking. He's probably gonna get information from like other people
Yeah.
on crazy regimens, like fucking I don't know,
Like,
Keanu
bro,
Reeves or something.
like Chris Hemsworth's app. I forgot what it's called. This guy kind of looked he kind of looked fat, right? And he was like 196 pounds. And for 30 months, not 30 months, for a month, which is 30 days, this man legit had like 4 to 5 meals a day, worked out 3 times a day, and he legit got ripped and gained 10 pounds of muscle in a month. It's possible. You just got like super dedicated in doing that shit.
I know Christian Bale does, like when he did the Batman role, he fucking put on weight. And he really gets into his roles. I know he did a role where he lost a bunch of weight and then he brought it all back fucking on Batman.
Okay. It was called The Lost Seducedly. That's what I had to watch from him.
But I just hope he has a good Batman voice because oh my god, that can make or break the movie for me if you got like a shitty Batman voice.
He might go for the Christian Bale route.
No, he won't. I think they might do the whole
Ben Affleck
voice.
No,
No, he's not gonna do that. I think he's gonna do the voice changer thing.
Ben Affleck thing, the voice changer.
I think that'll be.
I'm okay with the voice changer. It makes sense.
I mean, it's more realistic that way.
Yeah, Batman got the technology to do that, so it's like, why would he just fucking come over to grasp? Hey man,
swear to me.
Like that shit.
I don't care. That shit was fire.
No,
bro,
that's
that shit was fire, bro.
dude.
You can't disrespect Dark Knight, man.
If you talk like that for a while.
Oh yeah, that shit was fire. I'll probably fuck up your throat. Yeah.
I need her. Like that should be awful, dude.
I think it's going to residents fans away because of that voice.
Man.
Probably has to do with like one scene at a time doing that voice, bro. Like, got to go rest his voice and shit.
Yeah, you fucking destroy your shit.
Drink that water, dude.
Yeah, get that water on deck.
That shit is like too much, dude. But yeah, I'm fine with Robert Pattinson. I've seen like his movies now. People want to shit on him because all they remember is a Twilight. That's legit how people remember him is from Twilight, and I don't think that's right because he hated. Like, look at his press junkets for Twilight, and he hated the role. He hated that shit with a passion. He didn't like any of the cast, and it's like he did not like the role at all. So it's and you know what he did after that? Did a bunch of indie films to work his way back up as an actor and shit like that. So, and the indie films I watched from him, he's really good in it. So, Good Time was like it was crazy how good he was in Good Time. But what about you, Buster? What do you think about Robert Pattinson playing Batman?
Like I said before, so wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
No.
What about you, Jigga?
Yeah, I really feel like it because people have shown us like if you let them get into their zone, hopefully he doesn't go too far into the Batman. But like if you let people do them, some people can pull out great performances out of characters you've already like established and known. Like is this like so? If I'm gonna give him a chance. If he fucks it up, then yeah, he goes to L.
Okay. What about you?
To the big leagues.
Okay. What about you, Talani?
I think it's okay. I think it's a good choice. There's nothing wrong with Robert Pattinson being Batman, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Why would there be a problem with that? I'll never know. But
well, I think some people have the problem is because they can't.
Because Twilight.
Because of Twilight. That's literally
he was a vampire. He was a skinny vampire. Now he's a
That
Batman, who's supposed to be a
that
brooding
was
person.
that's
Well,
almost
people haven't seen him because he's been in indie films. I think that's the whole.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I
him
guess
since the last
issue.
Twilight movie.
Yeah, because like if people like if you got Amazon Prime, like legit watch like The Lost City of Z, Cosmopolitan, and Good Time. Like that's for free if you have Prime, and you could like watch those movies from him and decide if he's a good actor. Like I think he's like a really good actor. He has the acting chops, you know. But hey, man, people just remember him from Twilight because that's the biggest movie he's been in, which is true. It's
no,
the biggest
no,
movie he's been
no,
in.
no. It wasn't Twilight. It was
Well,
actually Harry Potter.
well, you know
He was
what I
in
mean.
Harry Potter.
In terms of
Nah,
like,
he wasn't really that known in Harry Potter, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
He was in Harry Potter. The fuck?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't even remember, but I thought like, yeah, you actually was.
Harry Potter 4.
I don't know who
he
was in
dies.
this
He's
shit,
Cedric
bro.
Diggory.
He said, yeah, he has such a degree. He dies.
Yeah, when you think of Harry Potter, you don't think of him.
I haven't seen a Harry Potter movie in years. I don't remember it.
Wow.
Hey,
What do you mean? It ended years ago.
This man.
man, dude, I remember Harry Potter, dude.
Harry Potter movie. The last Harry Potter movie was years ago. The fuck?
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't remember what happened to Harry Potter, dude.
I don't remember that character. The fuck?
He's the one that Voldemort killed.
If you know who Cedric Diggory is,
No,
bro,
you mean the one that Voldemort killed?
Yeah, that's what I said.
In one of the last movies, right?
No, it was in the fourth movie.
Fourth
What?
movie where Voldemort comes
Goblet of
back.
Fire.
the
Don't
fire.
remember it. Don't remember.
Yo, he a fake Harry Potter fan. Let's kick him off the podcast.
I only read like one of the books.
Oh, definitely kick him off the podcast.
I never said I was a Harry Potter fan.
Last day, damn.
Damn.
I think Harry Potter is cool.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not a big
First
fan.
day, last day, damn.
I like the movie.
No, I'm just fucking with you though. Yeah. I mean, these own people who say I should read. I should watch. What's that? The fucking Hobbit movies. What are those?
The Hobbit. I tried to watch one. I was like, what
Lord of
the
the Rings movies, and I'm like, nah, bro. I don't feel like watching those.
I tried to watch like the first Hobbit movie. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this frame rate? Why did they record this shit like that? Weird. This shit runs at like 45 FPS in a movie. Like, okay.
Yeah, I think most movies are like 24, ain't they?
Yeah. It just looked really awkward.
Yep, but I think that's it for the podcast tonight.
Yep.
So we're gonna do our outros now. Blessed Red, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Blessed Red, 2 words. And now you can find me on Twitch. Started streaming. 1 word, Blessed Red.
This thing trash.
Oh man.
Fuck you, Jacob.
Jacob, where can I find you?
You can find me on youtube.com/redhood420. No, check me out on twitch.tv/JigApril and Twitter's JigApril1. I'll be there on Twitter tweeting.
All right, and obviously Red Hood, they know where to find you, which is
Do they? Yeah, I'll give you my like quick outro and stuff like that. Make sure to hit the like button for this podcast and share this podcast with your friends, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will be putting out more content. I might be talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake in a bit. I will also be putting my trailer reaction to the Kasumi trailer for Persona 5, so look forward to that and legit probably like in an hour or two to see my reaction. And you can also go to my Twitch channel. I will try to be live streaming. I will definitely be live streaming Sunday for Microsoft's press conference, and hopefully I'll be live streaming with a couple of other people for the Usual Suspects podcast, and try to live stream with them like last year. Hopefully it'll happen. And yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at redhood240. So
awesome. And you guys can find me, your boy, at Tuladia Plays on Twitter and YouTube, the same thing, Tuladia Plays, and also on Twitch, which I'll be making a return this weekend, and I'll be doing the live reactions with the 2-bit content, 2-bit community crew. We'll be doing a viewing party, and we'll be reacting to all the press conferences, doing a review of it, and of course, as always, guys, we always have welcome new people. If you're a streamer, make sure you join the Tubit and follow me on Twitter and all of that. You can find all the links there. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the podcast tonight. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends on Twitter and all social platforms. And until next time, guys, see you guys later.
And make sure to comment below if you agree with our topic and stuff like that. We'll get back to you. So this is the Overleveled podcast. Signing off.
Peace.
Wah, wah.
Crazy.